beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man
To me, it's funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask. He interviewed Tommy
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face. I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Oh no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melon.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, it just...
Hard at work.
This
is hard at work.
You messed up now.
Your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I'm caught. I need your clout.
Chasing off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
The night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you know me cancel. You already know.
Mom!
Yes, honey?
It happened again!
Did you have your mask on?
I always have my mask on.
Oh, I'm not on.
I already told you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
this.
You don't.
I don't know.
Max. You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting at work, and she's stalking.
Doing a text at work, damn right, because this is my job. I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is? She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God! All right. Restart the stream. Restart. Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Jeremy, I just reached 5K.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
It really doesn't matter.
While you're here, if you'd like to consider memberships, it's only 99 cents.
Rip away, my friend. Rip away.
Because, man.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Hey, welcome everyone.
Hey.
Yeah.
Woo!
Get energy. Woo!
Woo!
Much as I can.
Got a lot of energy.
I am keeping this. Listen. Don't worry. Don't look at the news. This is movie talk. Movie talk will go on. You know, movie talk will bring joy to everyone. And please smash like
masses. And now we cancel Max, and now it's officially Brian and Caden's show.
Okay, what are you kidding, Brian?
Is this from the X23?
Really, dude?
I actually, I have an exclusive. What? Oh my God! Hey! Yeah, we're gonna try to bring more energy to MME.
Isaac and Tobey Maguire.
Wow, out my ears, George.
Wow, what was that?
We're gonna have some fun.
Don't do that again.
Everyone, do your best Pinecone impersonation.
God damn, I can't.
Where is he? He was
whole nother level.
like He dropped by and then he's gone. I don't know.
I worked 10 hours today, man. I'm
I want you to say it with enthusiasm, Brian. I worked
10 hours today. I'm so happy. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just can't wait to come on and talk about movies with you guys.
Yes, but it's your Friday night. It's your Friday
The
night.
topics.
I don't know if my dick's getting out for Snyder.
Whoa.
Your what?
I don't know.
Mine might already be out. My camera's not on. You don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. Everybody
I only
relax.
film from the waist up. The mic should not be
whoa.
bigger than you.
You have legs?
I like it. It makes me feel adequate.
Really?
That's a big word.
A big mic.
That's what
a
it's
big
all about,
mic.
right?
Okay. No.
It lets everyone know
Excuse me.
that
Big
the bad
mic?
man is
Just don't start licking it or something, dude. That's gross.
I can't look it. My tongue's
you.
behind the mask.
Oh boy,
sucks, man.
Isaac will
I
take
will
that
get
out of context.
electrocuted. No, dick,
I love
no,
giving
no dicks
I love
out,
giving Isaac out of context comments.
no dicks out for Black Adam. I'm sorry. Hello, hello. You know shut the. God damn it! He's gonna piss me. Oh my God, CJH, come on, brah. Come on, brah.
Oh,
I'm,
don't do that.
I'm,
Don't do that,
I'm
CGH.
proportionally plump, man. So
What do you
we're
mean
good.
fetishes? Mic fetish?
Mike fetish?
You know what they say about those that have a big mic. That's all I'm saying. Big mic for a big man, right? Finally, I have the mic that instead of snowballs. Here's my
All
old
right,
mic.
man. You upgraded.
Here's my old mic.
Shaft. Oh,
Which look, see the stand's broken. But
Oh, wow.
Shut up.
that's
I
mean,
told H Barts that if he wants it, I could send it to him.
Wait, why would he? Never mind.
Because he was supposed to get a mic last Christmas. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
know.
why he didn't, but he didn't.
No, I know why.
Okay, but I'm saying I could send this to. It just has a broken stand,
Yeah, he'll have a broken
And
mic.
then I got to work on a camera for Brian. And
Yes, sir.
And we're with 25 viewers. Come on,
my
everyone.
ugly
We
mug
were
could be
up
back
to
on
30.
screen again.
If there's 25 viewers and how many likes so far, get that shit up now.
Whoa.
Get it up like my mic.
There's 13 of there's 12 of you who haven't liked this stream. Like it now.
Or Caden will find you.
I will find
got a
you.
particular
That's really
set of skills.
suggestive.
I will find you.
Oh, I thought
And
we
I
were
will.
going dark, man. My bad.
I thought we were too.
Okay.
I see. Energy, bro.
Down,
Energy.
Mike.
What's
Energy.
wrong?
Whoa.
Whoa. What are you doing?
I don't know. I
That was
thought it
very
would be
suggestive.
funny.
All right, so what are we talking about tonight?
Hold on.
Oh, Max.
What?
Oh, Max. No.
I'm in a weird goddamn mood. I really am.
No, Max.
Wait, don't
Get
say
it.
that, figure drawing. What the? No,
Oh
no,
God, is this the Caden's mom joke?
no, Kane's
No, it's a
mom
Max
joke on
mom
here.
joke.
That
That's
only
bad.
happens on the lounge.
Yeah, because they hate my
All right,
mom.
so we might as well start with my exclusive, which I'm going to do more clip outs, and I want to get your reaction to my. Someone once said that I sometimes have some beautiful bullshit, and I really thought about this, and I think
Wait.
there's a lot of things happening around. Well, hold on, let me bring this up.
Hold on.
I think we're past the Deadpool news.
You
though.
just messed it up, CJH. This is okay now.
CJ, stop.
The beginning of the clip out. Thunderbolt's amazing rumor. An amazing rumor about. Yeah, this is This is some beautiful speculation, not bullshit. Well, beautiful bullshit too. I think with all the Marvel things going around, all the Marvel news, there's a few things that I think are happening. All right. The rumors are that they are looking for Harrison Ford to replace Thunderbolt Ross.
I
And,
guess-
wait, CJ, wait,
Oh my
CJ,
God,
wait,
CJ.
wait, don't react yet, everyone. God
No,
damn.
no, I'm gonna
This
help you.
isn't. This is
After
a
you
professional
say it,
clip
I'm
up.
going to clarify it because
No, okay. Let me finish. Let me finish. Can I finish?
No, you can't.
Let me finish. All
I
right.
can't take people out the stream.
So, I also believe that Armor Wars. Hold on. We know about Armor Wars is now going to be a film instead of a series.
Yes.
I think that's because the rumors about Harrison Ford are more legit than ever. And if you can't really replace Hurt as Thunderbolt Ross, but if you have to, Harrison is great for this role. He fits the age, he fits the look, he fits the intensity. And also, I feel like the other purpose of Armor Wars being theatrical is because of the recent rumors about Blade. I think Blade may actually get delayed. Armor Wars is going to take Blade's place on the schedule.
I heard,
and it's going to star Harrison Ford. Is also going to be in Armor Wars because you know how he has a relationship with Rhodey in the Avengers films.
Well, if
that makes a lot of sense.
If Armor Wars, if Armor Wars was going to take
that is some
Blade's
beautiful
spot,
bullshit, Max.
that means Armor Wars would have to start filming like next week.
They were going to start filming soon anyway because of the series.
But then if you read the article,
hold on. You're suggesting reading the article before I do my speculation?
Before we get to that Armor Wars stuff, let's still talk about the Harrison Ford and Thunderbolt Ross stuff.
Okay.
Can we bring up the video that Jeff Snyder? I have it shared, so if you want to bring it up, we can share what he said.
What is going on with my green screen? Hold on a second.
I'd rather see Sam Elliott come back.
Of course.
And now Max is disappearing.
All right.
He's being snapped.
The snap is happening.
All right. Here we go.
I'd like to see this in
Iron
come
Patriot.
back.
Oh, wait. I brought up
Wrong
the wrong
screen.
one. CGH.
Damn. But that was my theory.
But
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
need
on-
Marvel's permission to break the fucking truth. Okay, you don't want to answer me. You don't want to play ball. I won't call you again.
Here we
And then
go.
we'll fucking see how it goes over when Marvel news, like right now, is about to start dropping, and the bosses are like, "Well, did anybody call?" And no, they didn't. So here's the deal. Okay, I gotta be very careful.
Also, before this is why Armor Wars movie news dropped, is because of this rumor dropping by Jeff Snyder.
How I phrase it.
Okay.
Marvel has denied what I am about to tell you.
Okay.
So, and that's a matter of timing. Is it that I'm too early or am I too late? So the deal is that multiple sources have indicated that Harrison Ford either is or was the studio's top choice to star in the Thunderbolts movie.
Wow.
Okay, as General Ross himself.
Right. To replace William Hurt.
Because William Hurt passed away.
Yes.
Pause it.
Marvel said that's not true. When I say
Pause it, Caden. Okay. So Armor Wars and Thunderbolts 2, it's going to... I'm telling you. I think this is accurate. I mean, keep in mind, these are scoops still. And honestly, can you think of a better replacement if you have to? I mean, you have to have the character, right?
I
You
think
can't not have the character.
Sam Elliott.
No, CJ.
Sam Elliott,
Jesus.
he's
But he was so good.
He's
So
into
good.
country
He was not
shows
good.
now. He's into country shows now. Like he's doing
doing
all
country
those rodeo
shows. He's doing
shows.
cheap
He's
movie
not.
that costs $1
He's
million.
not gonna come back to do this now. If they're gonna get someone, they're gonna get someone who's high off their praises right now, and someone who's high off their praises right now, who was considered to be Thunderbolt Ross as well, is Bryan Cranston. If they are going to ever consider
No, have him as Norman.
if they're ever going to consider recasting Thunderbolt Ross, which honestly I think is least likely because they already kind of replaced the character of Thunderbolt Ross with Valentina, who appeared in Falcon and Soldier and Black Widow.
That's woke.
But I think
oh my God.
so yeah, like, and also I think this is, and if Thunderbolt Ross was to be recast and to be in Thunderbolts or into some movie, it's probably going to be a one-off thing, or a thing where it's like a one appearance as human form and then turn him to Red Hulk, and then whoever plays Thunderbolt Ross now is going to be wearing a mocap suit for the next 5 years after that.
You mean stunt double?
Or get a stunt double to do it and put the face on and have the person voice.
I mean, with Ford being Thunderbolt Ross, I'll be okay with it. He just have to be there. He won't be walking around like he did with Indiana Jones and broke his back 5,000 times.
Listen, this fits. You know. Listen, Harrison Ford. Did he say he was going to retire after Indy? I don't know.
No, he said he was going to do TV in a couple
he's
movies.
Going to do TV. Yeah.
This would be perfect for Harrison to another role where he didn't have to, Thunderbolt Ross. The way he commands his presence in each scene, and he doesn't have to do a lot of action. And then when he's the Gray Hulk or the Red Hulk, it's CG. It's perfect.
Yeah, simple.
I don't see it as a one-off though, Kane. I don't see it. What do you think, Brian, of this? Is this a good rumor?
I'd be all right with Harrison Ford taking up.
Oh yeah,
dude. I got no problem with that. I mean, shit.
That'd be amazing.
Why hasn't this happened already? I mean, come on.
It's like too perfect to casting. Too perfect to casting.
I'd rather have him than Sam Elliott, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Harrison
No
Ford
offense against Sam Elliott.
That's not true.
Okay.
But let's be clear about that right now. Harrison Ford has not been cast in the movie.
Marvel is denying that Harrison Ford was involved at any point.
Has been cast in the movie at this point.
Okay.
Question is, am I early because, hey, we're still trying to work out a deal with Harrison Ford, or am I late and they actually did offer it to Harrison Ford and he turned it down?
Okay.
Why would he turn it down? I imagine it's, do I really want to take over a role from my pal William Hurt?
Right.
Did he turn it down? Out of respect for the memory of his friend William Hurt.
Sure.
I think that is a real possibility, a real concern for probably any actor of that age. Harrison Ford may be like, listen, if I'm going to come into the MCU, I want to be playing a character that I originate, not taking over another actor's leftovers or whatever. And I would completely understand that perspective. But at the same time, Harrison Ford's also getting a little bit older, and there's only so many opportunities to join the MCU as an 80-year-old.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
This is the only thing I can think of.
What I initially heard was that this was a done deal for D23.
Wow.
Oh.
That they actually wanted to announce him as a cast member
juicy
in Thunderbolts
scoops.
at D23, but that they didn't because Kathy Kennedy put her foot down and said, no, we're going to keep the focus on Indiana Jones 5.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Joining the MCU, we're going to keep the focus on Indy 5 for now.
Okay.
So that
we got to pause and be transformative, Caden.
Wow.
We can't just.
Marvel has said.
All right, pause
Harrison
it.
Ford's not in the movie.
Pause it, Caden.
Do I think that?
All right. So that is some juicy stuff. It's not a nothing burger. It makes a lot of sense, Kavari. I mean, it's possible. It's all bullshit. But if you imagine the D23 with Kathy and Harrison and John Williams says he's retiring.
And Kevin Feige on stage.
Keep the focus on Harrison and Indy. Yeah, you don't want the Thunderbolt Ross to overshadow the Indy, especially if they're potentially working with Harrison. They want Harrison. They want it to be on Harrison's terms, Indy is so much more of importance to Harrison than this potential role would be. Why is it a big? Tony says it's a big fat lie.
Jeff Snyder has good sources. He legit used to work for the Hollywood Reporter. He works with the Inkler. He's a freelance writer everywhere. That's one of the reasons why he was also like.
It might not happen, Brucifer. So
no, he was saying that like they were in contact with him. It may have passed, or they're still working out something.
And I want to add something to this. I think that this is the conversation about this is heating up because of Blade potentially being a delay, and you might want to fill that spot. With Armor Wars. Do you think it's organic that they wanted Armor Wars to be a movie, or do you think maybe we can modify it to be a movie now because Blade might not run on time? Tony's here. All right.
Well, because I think with Armor Wars thing, it's honestly like what's funny is when you read that article, it says that people at Marvel were notified today, that they're going to change Armor Wars into a movie, and they announced that on the same day. Like like once everyone at Marvel was notified, even the writers notified, like everyone was notified that they're changing Armor Wars into a movie. On the same day they announced it. I wonder if Jeff didn't drop this thing today, they would not have announced that Armor Wars is going to be a movie today. They would have waited like a week or two or something to let it breathe for a moment internally and then announced it. But like they're clearly trying to cover up this rumor or trying to overshadow it with this big announcement that they're changing Armor Wars from a 6-hour series into a 2 to 3 hour movie. Yeah. So
okay, that's potential that they're trying. Who's snoring?
Someone's snoring.
Oh, that was me because you guys are fucking putting me to sleep with this bullshit.
My! Oh wow, Lord. Tony, come on,
bro.
Tony,
you said this.
Hey, congrats to Tony on 800 subs. That recent arcade one up fiasco, I think I think you should keep covering that, man. You're probably going to anyway. But man, I think that got you some. That coverage was good.
Yeah, what about Arnold?
Right, so this all sounds like bullshit.
Schwarzenegger?
It does?
No.
Everything sounds like bullshit to you, Cody.
Well, why would you need Harrison Ford to play Thunderbolt Ross? This makes no sense. The Red Hulk can be all CGI. You don't need any actor at all. You could just CGI.
But Thunderbolt Ross as a character is important to the MCU as well, too, though.
But he's not, because he hasn't been important to the MCU. Thunderbolt Ross is the
Thunderbolt Ross is the reason why we had Sokovia Accords.
But Thunderbolt Ross is the Hulk's enemy. We haven't really had any Hulk solo things. They pretty much erased the whole history of Hulk. Hold on.
Wait, one at a time. Okay.
They've pretty much erased the whole history and backstory of Thunderbolt Ross. Remember, his whole story is that he chases the Hulk around. He has adventures trying to capture the Hulk. All that's gone, right? We don't get any of that because the Hulk has had no.
You still got Civil War?
They've just added him in these little bit parts because they're like, oh, fuck, we got Thunderbolt Ross. Let him do something, right? We might as well let this guy do something because he's under contract. You don't need him. You don't need him for the Thunderbolts because the Thunderbolts don't get their name from Thunderbolt Ross. The Thunderbolts' first appearance was in a Hulk comic, but it had nothing to do with Thunderbolt Ross. It was because Justice Like Lightning, the Thunderbolts, that was the gimmick.
Listen, I would say,
but it would make it better to also have that character there.
But you could have the Red Hulk. You don't need a Thunderbolt Ross, is what I'm saying. You could just CGI Red Hulk. He could just show up as Red Hulk.
But you still need someone to voice Red Hulk because
Red Hulk has a voice. But you don't need a named super huge actor. Let's get Harrison Ford and dump truck full of money in front of his house so he could play 20 minutes.
Well, he's already got that Disney connection.
I think you still need at least at the very least
the Red Hulk,
A minus lister, actor to voice Red Hulk.
No.
Yes.
Unless the Red Hulk is delivering some dramatic soliloquy in a
Red
performance.
Hulk is why Ralph Fiennes? He's already in MCU.
He's already in MCU.
Is he?
Yeah,
yes, he
played Red Skull.
Wait, who does he play?
Ray Fiennes no, he didn't.
Well, let's watch the rest of that, Caden. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
That was Hugo Weaving, dude.
Real quick,
Hugo. But in Endgame, though.
Yeah, they didn't replace him with Ray Fiennes, dude.
I don't know who they replaced him with.
Voldemort. They replaced him with Voldemort. Yeah, I don't think so.
But real quick, when you guys are going, these gentlemen work for big
Game of Thrones guys.
You know, they have credibility. That's what makes it easier for people to lie, right? When they already have built-in credibility. I can stretch the truth a little because people are going to trust me because I got credibility.
Okay.
Listen,
I still think
if there's no news, people like this make news in order to get clicks.
So you really think? Wait, time out. You really think Disney will announce the Armor Wars movie turn into a movie without this dropping? Marvel never done that before. What?
No.
You
Oh,
crazy.
whoa,
You are
Anthony, Anthony,
crazy.
my ears, brother.
There's
Oh my
no
god.
way.
All right,
There's no
stop,
way.
everyone. Just chill.
Now, here's what I
Anthony
think.
This
reaches.
didn't drop today.
Hold on.
Disney will not
Oh my
announce
god,
this.
dude! I don't know
They
if I
wouldn't.
could be on here tonight, guys.
Here-
Just
here-
chill,
sorry, they
man.
wouldn't.
I'm chill. Here's what I think.
Doesn't sound
Has Disney had talks with Harrison Ford? Sure, he's already there, right? He already works for Indiana. They probably brought him in. Hey, I'm interested in working with the MCU, and they said, okay, Harrison, come sit down in this office, and we'll pat you on the head and pretend like we're being serious about offering you a role. That probably happened because he's Harrison Ford. He wants a meeting, you give him a fucking meeting, right? And that's probably the extent of this rumor. Because, you know, all this bullshit in talks that they've reached out to, he has been seen at. We've heard this all before, and it all leads to fucking nothing.
Not all the time.
90% of the time, it leads to
talks never lead to
talks
an actual
broke down.
thing sometimes.
They didn't work it out.
Yeah, that
Cavill
happens
might be-
sometimes.
It's
How many times has Cavill been in talks with DC, Marvel,
Yeah,
fucking
well,
everybody?
Cavill
Everybody's
has
in
never
talks with
talked to
Cavill.
Marvel. I don't
He's
know.
doing
I don't know
everything.
about Henry Cavill,
I
but
don't talk about
like
I'm in a mood.
all right. Yeah, you are. Okay, let's finish
Harrison
this
Ford
because
in the movie that they wanted him, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes sense. He's one of the biggest movie stars ever. Like, why wouldn't you want him in the MCU and that kind of thing? So let's just say, John.
Yeah.
Let's go with first the scenario that he, you know, it is early. They're trying to make a deal. He's going to be in it. What do you think of that?
Well, I think it would be great because, you know, when the cast was announced, I saw people falling all over themselves trying to drum up excitement for this cast. But the entire cast is character actors and ensemble actors aside from Florence Pugh, right? I mean, even Sebastian
That's
Stan,
true.
David Harbour, even Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who's not a known commodity on screen and films, and the rest of the other actors, you know, Olga Kurylenko. These are in essence ensemble to character actors. They're not necessarily leads on screen, proven leads other than Florence Pugh. So adding someone like Harrison Ford coming in, there is a great gravitas, a great strength, a great grounding energy to be the person who takes over for William Hurt, because William Hurt wasn't going to be putting butts in seats either. Harrison Ford puts butts in seats still, and I think that would have been a great combination of Harrison and Marvel. I also understand why Kathleen Kennedy made this decision, because Indiana Jones, that last one, really did not make people happy. And then there's been a lot of criticisms about this one coming in, even with James Mangold critiquing it. So it's on much more unstable ground as opposed to Marvel. They don't need Harrison Ford to stabilize Marvel. They certainly need Harrison Ford to stabilize Indiana Jones. So I understand her holding off on this. That being said, it also makes a lot of sense for them to consider him for this particular role. And nobody would have an issue with Harrison Ford stepping into the William Hurt role at all.
Right. So now let's say Harrison Ford either
All right, pause
they did
it. Matt
offer it to him, but he
Tarbo's
turned
here.
it down, or
Yeah.
maybe
Matt, what's your thoughts on this? This makes a lot of sense to me. We have mixed opinions on the panel. Tony thinks it's bullshit. I think it makes so much sense. And I also, and my opinion was my scoop was I think this is coming together faster and more possible because of the Blade issue, and I think it'll just move in the Blade spot. All right, Matt.
I think his internet is messed up.
Matt, are you there? All right.
Refresh your phone. Refresh it.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
Kane, you might as well press play until Matt, when you can speak.
maybe they were like, he's. I mean, I don't think that this is the case, but like, oh, maybe he's too expensive. We can't get Harrison Ford. For that. We like Thunderbolts. We can't break.
His quote's too high. Yeah.
So now at least we know though that they are going to recast General Ross, right?
Right.
See, they already gave themselves an out.
So who would you like to play him if it's not Harrison Ford?
Who is still out there that is a contemporary of William Hurt and Harrison Ford, who was big in the 1980s, who is still working nowadays? I don't know if a lot of people leap to mind. Nick Nolte comes to mind, although I think he's a bit unstable and he was already in the other Hulk movie. Which
not a bad choice, but okay.
It could work. I mean, it could work if you're going to go the Red Hulk route with Thunderbolt Ross. Having Nolte, who'd already been somewhat of a Hulk in the Eric Bana film.
I can hear you.
There's possibilities that you can play with there, but he's about the only one I can think of right off the bat who's a contemporary. I mean, Gibson, if you want to take a chance on Mel Gibson could be a really interesting step.
Mel
That'll
Gibson.
be crazy.
Hold on. Mel Gibson was almost in Moon Knight, FYI.
Okay.
Oh.
But did you see they already gave themselves an out?
Sure. They didn't say confirmed, Tony.
They didn't say confirmed, bro.
No. When you have a report that's, hey, they're in talks, right? You don't give yourself an out because you know that that's at least going to leak out, that people are going to confirm they were in talks. When you give yourself an out like that, that's for you. Oh, see, they're keeping it hush-hush because he was too expensive, and that's why no one's reporting on it. They're giving themselves that leeway, that wiggle room. See, guys, this is why they didn't mention it, because we told you he was too expensive, but they didn't want that to come out because they didn't want Harrison Ford to look bad, because they didn't want Marvel to look cheap either. So everyone's keeping it on the hush, guys.
All right. Well, I might as well finish this.
Would redeem him. Disney would take shit for it, but what the fuck? Half the country wouldn't give a shit, or more than half the country wouldn't give a shit. So I just find that. What about you? What do you got in your mind?
I think that some risky ones. Some people mentioned Sam Elliott.
Yeah, because he was Thunderbolt already. Yeah.
I think Alec Baldwin could be interesting. Obviously, very risky. But are you telling me he wouldn't do a good job?
Alec Baldwin.
I would be shocked if they offered
Isn't
it,
he,
especially now when it looks like
arrested?
charges might be on the horizon for him from that New Mexico situation with Rust. Is what we're seeing. Ed Harris. Ooh, Ed Harris would be a nice choice. That's a great choice.
There's one other who I think would be really fun. I don't know if he's a little
Brian
too young
Cranston.
for the role because I'm not sure how old they really want John Ross to be. But the person who would drive fans, I think, bonkers is Nick Cage.
Nick Cage would be
wow.
an interesting choice. I like that idea, actually. And we've seen Nick obviously have a lot of reverence for comic book
technically he's
property,
Ghost
so
Rider
he would
in
be
the
a
universe.
fantastic choice to step in and do that. I like some of these other. Costner is just a no-brainer. I mean, considering his ascension with Yellowstone, the thing is, if you cast Costner, he's going to go into that script and rewrite that script to give him more scenes, to give him more of an impetus to be in the movie, and to make it even more about him than it was before. So just know that with Kevin, he does not step into a script and go, you know what, make me a side character. It would definitely be him rewriting that whole thing for sure.
So anyway, so that's the Thunderbolts rumor, right?
Yeah.
It's the Harrison Ford of it all.
All right, that's enough.
I personally think they wouldn't drop the Armor Wars thing if this didn't happen. Personally, there's Marvel never done this before. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I made myself bigger because I'm the only one on screen tonight.
Of course.
I hope that's not douchey. Well,
no, it's not douchey.
You know,
it's your
Usually
show.
I let the women make me bigger, but if you want to make yourself bigger, Max, go ahead.
I am.
The mic, that big mic.
You know what they say about people with a big mic?
Yeah, that they're compensating for little something else.
All right. That was interesting. I like that.
I get Brian Cranston as.
I'm not gonna lose my mind over it, but I think there's something happening there. I think there's the project's coming together in a different way, and they have time to adjust. Ooh, I like that one.
Stephen Lang. That's a.
Oh yeah, he would be perfect for that.
I think that's the one that I think I would go over, even on the level of Harrison.
Actually, I would go with him. Yeah.
Stephen Lang. Oh my, Sean. Nice call, buddy. Nice call.
Here's why I don't think Harrison Ford makes any sense. They added Sebastian Shaw to the Thunderbolts movie, right? If Harrison Ford is in it, Stan, whatever the fuck his name is, you know what I meant. If they add Harrison Ford, everyone's gonna want Harrison Ford to take the lead. He's not gonna take a back seat. And Harrison Ford's old. Is he? Max disappeared. Harrison Ford is old. So do you see him doing 2, 3, 4 movies? Do we see him making it to when the Thunderbolts even releases?
Yeah.
Yes, because there will be one.
They're going to put him in a bubble and protect him?
One appearance. I mean, Michael Keaton's 102 years old. Let's be honest about that.
Yeah, but the Red Hulk isn't going to be a one-off appearance. If they bring the Red Hulk,
no, I say you have him in Thunderbolts. It didn't have him voice the character, get a stunt double to play Red Hulk with a CG mocap suit, and that's it. Just have him do the voice.
Harrison doesn't like franchises except
that's
for
not-
Indiana
he likes
Jones.
money.
He likes money, bro.
He came back to Star Wars.
Yeah, like he came
I
back
think
for
he
that
only
shit.
did that for Carrie.
No,
He did it for money.
He did it for money.
That too.
Listen.
I,
The only
I think they should get the dude who does the Hulk's voice in the cartoons to voice the Red Hulk. End of the day.
Marvel will
Now
never
Clint
do that,
Eastwood,
you know
that's
that.
too old. How old's Clint Eastwood?
He's 150.
Fuck.
He's like in his 90s, isn't he? I don't know.
He's not that old.
He just looks it. All right. Well, let's get to the mailbag because we have other topics here. We also have Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh boy, Planet of the Apes, man.
I love Planet of the Apes.
Me too.
Me too.
So excited.
I love Dawn and War.
What?
Especially.
Like that?
I didn't even watch those ones. I was so excited about
you,
them.
you what?
You didn't
They're
watch
masterpieces, and I'm not even like joking. That's actually they were
Get the
really
Rock
well
for Ross?
done.
They were phenomenal films.
Yeah. Michael Keaton. Thunderbolt Ross. I don't know. Gina Carano to play the Red Hulk.
She could play the Red
What do you-
She-Hulk.
Isn't the Red She-Hulk Betty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she could play. There's Thunderer.
Wait, how come the
Or the
Ross-
other Red She-Hulk, the Hulk's daughter, is the Red She-Hulk.
It's Marvel,
How come-
so it's not going to go exactly like you think, guys.
How come they're red?
What?
How can the red what?
How
The
come
red what?
both Rosses are red?
Because they were both created by the intelligentsia. They're not natural
What's
Hulks.
that?
That's the group of super smart villains. The leader, MODOK.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah, Tom Selleck would be good.
Mr. Baseball? Yeah, I could go with that.
That's a classic stash.
Magnum PI.
That
Mr.
man-
Baseball, man. Come on,
Yeah.
Mr. Baseball.
Yeah. Those are two good ones.
He's
Tom
not known
and
for other
Selleck.
things. Oh.
All right, let's get to the mailbag. Thank you, members, for leaving 4 questions. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You complain when there's too many questions. You complain when there's not enough questions.
Well, no, I was busy helping my parents, so I didn't set up the post long. I wasn't expecting a lot. Senior Nerd, if Harrison Ford did indeed turn down, the offer to play General Ross in Thunderbolts, which means Ross is still alive in the MCU and will be featured in the movie, who do you see play him? Well, since you asked, Senior Nerd, something that's just coming to my mind now that no one else told me is Stephen Lang or Tom Selleck. I think those are some really good, General Rosses. You're welcome for bringing that up. No, thank you, MME viewers for those amazing casting choices.
Some people say Bryan Cranston, but like I want him to play Norman Osborn in MCU though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
All right, so thank you, Senior Nerd, and hope everyone's recovering from the hurricanes okay, including, thank God, Ryan Kinnell made it. We were all praying for Kinnell.
What is Kinnell?
Ryan Kinnell.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know who's that.
Yo,
I wish I could go out there with a bottle of whiskey and have fun in front of a hurricane. Go inside when it gets too windy. Come on, guys, chill out.
I would love to watch him host some kind of like Storm Watchers for Geeks and Gamers. This is Ryan Kittle tracking the storm.
That's his best work.
Not Storm Watchers. They should be like a front for storms, like they like a storm front, like Geeks and Gamers storefront.
George Clooney.
Stormfront.
Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine him
I'm
standing
done.
in front of a tornado?
Oh no! Don't leave, Brian.
Hyperbole, spinning out of control. Oh,
The
no.
hurricane is woke.
That's not what I'm
You have to
talking
drink.
about.
You have to take a shot each category. Oh, it's a category 4. All right. Yes, he is. No, don't be. We don't want people. Listen, we'd be critical of him. We want him to be alive.
Yeah, we want him to be alive.
I don't want anything to happen to him.
And make sure when Ryan Kindle,
I would drink with him if I ever met him. I would have a drink with him. I'd buy him a drink.
I will punch him in the face if I meet him.
Come on,
No.
In Minecraft.
Disavow. There's no
violence.
we do not accept violence. Don't side, Brian.
Don't make the mistake I made with Wozniak.
This happens every time we talk about this bullshit.
I just want to know,
himself.
Max. You know Ryan Kindle better than me.
Whatever.
Max, does Ryan Kindle measure distance in goose steps or?
All right, getting back to the mailbag. Abraham Khan, what's your most anticipated non-comic book movie films for the rest of the year? Mine are Fablemans, Avatar 2, and Knives Out. Definitely Avatar 2.
Yes.
Trying to think what other non-comic book movies are coming up before the end of the year besides what he said. Fablemans. I'm kind of interested. Knives Out 2, definitely, because I can watch it at home.
What else?
Max.
Halloween.
I'm not really looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to it ending based on the last movie and then this movie. I'm like, okay. It says Halloween ends.
It's not gonna end. It's gonna continue.
Max, what about Babylon from Damien Chazelle?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know Damien Chazelle movies?
No.
Oh, Hellblazer. Oh my gosh.
I'm looking forward to Willow, even though it's not a movie. I'm also looking forward to The Witcher Blood Origins, but that's not a movie either.
Oh, well, what about The Whale starring Brendan Fraser? Like he's getting a lot of like praise for that.
I'll watch it if I get a chance, but I'm not like gonna.
He's a Fraser.
What about Hocus Pocus 2, Max?
I'm watching that tomorrow night.
I'm not really
tomorrow.
I'm glad it exists for fans of the franchise, but excited for The Whale. Okay. Yeah, I would have a drink with him. He probably would decline, though. He doesn't like me.
I would drink a Ryan Kindle.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Unless you're like the worst person in the world, I would probably have a drink with most people.
My job will say, what about Monsters?
Unfortunately, I don't think Halloween franchise will ever end.
Yeah,
what about the Munsters? I am looking forward to the Munsters. I think it's out today.
It's probably on Netflix. Who knows?
Anyone else want to share what they're looking forward to by the end of the year, movie wise?
Not really.
Let me actually Google what's coming out.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah.
The Mug. I don't know what's Black Adam.
What about Bros? You looking forward to Bros?
What's that?
Bros?
It's an American romantic comedy about two gay guys.
Never heard of it, but
it wasn't on my radar.
Really good reviews. It's got like 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Well, you can see All Quiet on the Western Front. That's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I like the poster. I just looked it up myself. Hold on. Let's go through these things. Upcoming movie releases. Let's see. That's not going to be too far. Let's see what's the end of the year. Hold on. This is what he's talking about. Bros.
Yeah, bro.
Two gay men probably stumble towards love. Maybe they're both very busy.
Good for them, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a modern day Brokeback Mountain, but a comedy.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, Smile. After witnessing a bizarre traumatic incident involving a patient, pass.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
They said it's real good. They said it's really,
that looks all right, I guess. Art Crimes. Daddy-daughter trip. What?
Who the hell starts in that movie?
Are you looking at regular movies, Max, or like?
I don't know. I just Metacritic
from the hub.
No. Dead by Dollar, God's Creature, The Good House. I Didn't See You There. Inhospitable, Luckiest Girl Alive, Mona Lisa and Blood Moon, Sirens, Spirit Halloween the movie, Terrifier 2, Amsterdam, Lao Crocodile. Operation Seawolf.
Oh, man.
Well, this is really all. Man,
This
Halloween
is
ends.
terrible.
What the hell? What besides comic book movies? What the hell's
Accident
going on?
Man, the Accident Man.
Scott Adkins. I like Scott Adkins. He's pretty good martial artist.
I don't know how he's not in the MCU yet.
He already was
Old
in the
Man.
MCU.
Where
Ooh,
was he?
this is Stephen Lang, Old Man. But isn't he just doing something similar to he did with what was that other horror he did called?
Don't breathe or something.
But hold on, go back, Max. You were talking about Scott Adkins,
Where he's the blind guy that takes
MCU.
When was he in the MCU?
I don't
He was
know.
in Doctor Strange.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's one of the henchmen of Caecilius.
Oh, I didn't know that. Are we losing viewers on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
Matt
even looking.
Jarbo's here.
Again?
Hey, let's see if it works this time.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Cool. What's up?
I'm sure he'll be back in the MCU again. Scott.
What's your thought? What's your thoughts on the
he's a good
news
martial
about
artist, yeah. He's
Harrison
good, yeah.
Ford potentially taking over for Thunderbolt Ross, Armor Wars now becoming a movie, and Blade, the Blade issues? Is there? What do you think? Is this very possible to you, or is this bullshit rumor?
I think okay. So in regards to Harrison Ford, it makes a lot of sense, but the dude's like 80. So I mean, it all depends on keep in mind he's crashed 2 airplanes and was almost decapitated during the filming of The Force Awakens. So he probably is kind of like, I'm ready to chill and do very minimal and just stand around and get a paycheck.
That's Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah.
Additionally, also it came out today that Bruce Willis is the first actor to sell off his digital film rights, like his likeness. Yeah, he sold it to a company to put him to deepfakes of him. So it's possible.
Disney?
No, it's not Disney. It's not Disney. It's some other company.
Damn it. Come on.
And but it's entirely possible that Harrison Ford might do the same thing. James Earl Jones just sold the likeness rights for his voice.
Dear Lord.
So deepfake, look, dude, deepfake these celebrities. They'll take a huge payout before they die, and then the companies will own it. I know it's weird, and I'm not necessarily the biggest fan.
No,
but,
the first ones to do it are going to make the most money potentially. You know.
yeah.
You might get another Die Hard.
I mean, if we got
could
another
get
Die
another
Hard
Die
with
Hard,
John
yeah.
McClane, I mean, and it's Bruce Willis's voice and face, fuck it, why not, man?
I think it's a bad precedent. It's horrible.
Oh, here's something to think
here's
about,
the thing. It's you're right, Tony. It absolutely is. But Hollywood is risk averse, and they're no longer in a space where they can experiment with as much as before. I mean, Matt Damon was recently on the Hot Ones and talked about how the DVD market was so profitable for Hollywood that they were able to then focus on movies that they could take risks with. But nowadays, streaming, everything pays up front. There's not much on the residuals on the back end. That's still a huge fight. There's a lot going on with that. As for what was the second question? The Armor Wars thing?
Yeah.
I do wonder if look, She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, kind of like, and Moon Knight didn't really move the needle in regards to like Marvel content. People have been kind of like actively shitting on it for the last little bit. And so I'm wondering if they're looking at that and they're going like, well, we could make Armor Wars a movie and we could, save money by actually turning keeping the budget at 100 million. They could actually turn a decent profit on it. Although I do wonder if the character of Rhodey is big enough to support his own film, because it's going to be it's going to be a team up movie. That's going to lead into like Secret Wars or something,
Or Thunderbolts.
So
I thought
or
Secret Wars was
Thunderbolts.
leading it into Armor Wars.
No, Secret Invasion is
Secret Invasion. Yes.
Secret Invasion is, and then but it's all going to look. Everything is going to lead to 2025, right? 2026, whatever. So all that's going to happen. So I'm cool with it. I mean, dude, Don Cheadle is Don Cheadle. I've been a huge Don Cheadle fan for a long time. So I'm more than happy to see that.
That Luke Skywalker moment in the last season of Mandalorian, that now that changed the game. Because
have you ever seen the movie Simone?
The book of Boba Fett, the deepfake was good, so they could do.
Well, I had issues with it, but overwhelmingly people liked it though.
Max,
I mean,
hold on.
yeah.
Have you seen the movie Simone?
Mm-mm.
It's a movie about Al Pacino's character creates an actress using a computer.
Okay.
And then he has to try to get rid of her, and like they think he killed her because like she disappeared or whatever. But it's we're gonna get to that point with all this deep fakes and all this shit where we don't need any actors or actresses. It's gonna be like Marlon Brando in fucking new movies in like 2030, and it's gonna be ridiculous.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I think the indie market is something worth really paying attention to. It's like it always has been, but you know, big studios right now. Look, they've got to mitigate costs in order to like get the budgets down because actor salaries are like way too high.
Will that that would be the other reason to use Harrison? Maybe Harrison has a deal too for his likeness, and then
most likely, I would assume pretty much all these actors are.
Wouldn't have Hurt because Hurt's not the biggest actors. The biggest are the ones that have these deals so far, so they probably don't have that deal in place for William Hurt, but they already probably have Harrison Ford on file. You know,
I don't know. I mean, well, the thing is though, with Indiana Jones 5, we know that they are going to DH him, so he's already done mocap work for that, and he was wearing the dots and stuff in some of the scenes.
It would be so easy to replicate that for same studio for.
Well, Lucasfilm takes that, integrates that with what they have for ILM packages. Because remember, Lucasfilm put out the virtual stage, the stagecraft first, and now everybody else is doing it. And then you know, Warner's did it with I think Warner's used what was that like for the Batman, but they also use I think what Lucasfilm had at the time. But the House of the Dragon uses it as well. And a lot of other things have been using it. And then smaller production companies and outfits in Los Angeles have also been doing their own like half virtual stage. So that is the prevailing technology. And then as for what the whole Blade thing, that's wild. I don't know what's going on with any of that stuff, but I do think it has a lot to do with the directors of Batgirl being fired or that project canceling. Because I think they're going to be the ones that take over directing.
What?
Okay, so here's the thing with that. It's not a weird one. The logic is sound. So I'm not saying like they're the reason why the director of Blade left. I think the movie already had problems. I think they delayed it a bunch. The script. This is the problem with modern Hollywood writing is like they start going into production without a script, without a story, and then that story changes and it becomes corporate versus whatever. But remember, Alan Taylor. Well, Patty Jenkins left Thor: The Dark World. And then because the story, and then they brought in Alan Taylor, who, you know, did really well with Game of Thrones and the Boardwalk and everything. He's complained about how Kevin Feige was very like, this is what I want in the movie. And so some directors don't work well with the producer that's heavily involved. But it's also possible that Kevin Feige right now is spread too thin. And if he is spread too thin, then maybe he's not able to give it the attention that they thought he was going to be able to give. So there's a lot going on with that. I'm not too sure, but I do feel that with the recent Batgirl cancellation and the goodwill and free press that the directors of that movie have gotten as a result of that, and Marvel, you know, Kevin Feige messaging them and saying, we can't wait to work with you guys again. It just seems like, you know, there's that. Also, Mahershala Ali is a devout Muslim. The directors are devout Muslims. And and there was supposedly like something I'd read a while ago. Maybe I'm wrong about how there was a connection between like his faith and Blade, and I could see that stuff meshing well together for the creative process. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know, so there's that.
Well, I do want to remind people, you have 51 people watching and only 24 likes. Please consider hitting that like button because it really helps the show. This channel and this show is very important to me now. It always has been, but it's even more so important to me in my life right now. It's a great escape. I love talking movies, and you know, I need to keep my channel going as well. And you can help. All it takes is that like. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, and also say that the Blade movie has two lackluster scenes, action scenes, which it doesn't make sense. Blade has a lot of action scenes in every comic book. So,
well, they said this script only had it was like 90 pages. It was like usually 128.
That's Sony movie right there. That sounds like a Sony movie.
Yeah, it does. It does kind of feel like a so. Well, I mean, people were talking about the potentiality of Morbius crossing over. So, or Blade crossing over to Morbius. So there you have it. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I think it will happen.
Oh well, there is the rumor about Morbius too. That's been something speculated.
I think it's enough in the pop culture lexicon that you might want to consider it, and all you need is do better than the first one, and it'll be a success. Build a fan base there. You get someone else to be in the movie with Morbius from your Sony movies.
I think it's going to be. I told you it's going to be Craven. Craven the Hunter is going to have a movie, and it's going to end with the teaser that he's going to go hunting Morbius, and that's going to lead right into Morbius 2.
Terrible. My gosh.
We'll have to wait and see. But all right, I got a dip. I got to go get an order. So I just wanted to pop in.
What about Planet of the Apes?
It continues the story from the trilogy, and it doesn't start anew, which is what they had said originally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a sequel to what Matt Reeves did with his 2 films, and Rupert Wyatt with the first one. Obviously, everyone always says the Matt Reeves trilogy, but it was Rupert Wyatt did it first.
Yeah,
he did. I love Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I thought that was amazing. So, this takes place after that. After Caesar's reign. And that's going to be really cool to see what they do with it.
Are they going to do that whole astronaut thing?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to take place that long. I think they'll lead to that eventually. But it's like, I mean, because in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, we saw the astronauts leave. And then in these movies, we see how the Earth, was taken over by the apes. How many hundreds of years was it? Wasn't it like 700 years or something?
I don't remember.
In the first movie or whatever, the 1968 film. I don't know. I think they're going to get to that eventually, though. We'll eventually get to Planet of the Apes, and I wonder if they'll leave it there or if they'll even go as far as to do.
Is it still being made by Warner Brothers?
No. This is all done. This is all done by Fox.
So Disney.
Or Disney, yeah. 20th Century Studios, yeah.
Oh, I mixed it up. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the other ones were also done by 20th Century. I don't know why the 2001 movie was a Warner Brothers film, but
probably rights issues.
So it's year 3,978.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're going to have to do a serious ass time jump in order to make that a reality. But either way, I'm excited for it. I mean, I love the Planet of the Apes movies, even the Tim Burton one.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
I think it's a fun movie. I really like it, and it's on Netflix. I think I actually kind of want to go watch it again. I mean, look, I sat through the monsters, so the ending was fine. So it's really dumb. It's campy. It's stupid. It's like chock full of dad humor. And I think that works for it. It does overstay its welcome a little bit, like it drags on at certain times. But if you are a fan of the original, I think you'll enjoy the movie. It's
Mark Wahlberg, isn't it?
Yes, in the 2001 movie, Mark Wahlberg is in it. So it's Helena Bonham Carter, Michael Clark Duncan, Tim Roth, Charlton Heston.
But also that movie,
a lot of people.
Still, no Warner Brothers movie no Planet of the Apes movie was produced by Warner Brothers in the 2000s. It was all 20th century.
Okay, that was even. Okay. Well, okay, I don't know why I thought that was Warner Brothers, but
who did the TV show?
Who knows? All right, guys, I gotta run.
All right,
I don't know if I'm going to go live tonight or not. I might just watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I want to watch it too, especially since it's getting good.
Oh hell yeah! I know we're
bad, but
preparing for war, man.
Yeah,
War of the Rings, bitches. See ya.
All right, thanks, Matt. Let's get back to the mailbag here. Brian, master of mailbag, left a question in here or comment. Yeah, question.
What? Who? Huh?
Oh, did you fall asleep, brother? Oh, okay.
No. Maybe.
Why do we take things so seriously? I don't.
Why so serious?
Is it selective? Because I think it is. I try not to take any, especially being a YouTuber for so long at my regular job. This like nerd fights and about topics. I try not to take it so serious anymore.
No, you're a seasoned veteran. No,
yeah.
And what I've been trying to like I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I kind of mentioned it on Twitter earlier today. It's like I don't know if it's like, I mean, there are certain times in certain properties where you kind of want serious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where moments of levity, if taken the wrong way can just completely ruin that experience for you, and I understand. But I mean, I don't know. As far like Star Trek is a perfect example. It's a show that I constantly have to fight myself over. Oh, they are not taking this as serious as I think they should. You know what I mean? But also, on the other hand, I'm constantly around people who are, taking things too seriously. When they talk about their movies and stuff like that. Because honestly, I'm on these panels a lot of the nights, and let's be fair, one of the main criticisms was too funny. Too many jokes.
What?
Who said what?
I said what? So someone actually said that there's too many jokes.
Do you not pay attention to
Oh,
these
that's a
panels?
lot of maybe Tony hasn't, but there's a lot of people.
I'm just saying,
the Marvel
I'm
formula.
Okay, so here's my theory. You could disagree with me or not. A lot of DC fans, their main criticism of Marvel is that it's just not serious.
Yeah,
it's too funny.
Well, I have a
jokes.
little bit different on that, Brian. I don't mind the jokes, but I feel like if you say the same joke and it's like we've already heard this joke, then it annoys me. Like the same exact. Like that's why I was like, they just did the whole play over again with with the same with the Love and Thunder, and that kind of annoyed me. And some of the same jokes that I felt it was the same to me. It wasn't as fresh as Ragnarok. Ragnarok was fresh.
What bugs me is when they have a serious moment and then they cut with a joke.
Yeah,
that's called levity, though. Like, I mean,
But
Mary and Joseph.
like,
it's called a juxtaposition.
No Way Home did it well. Like they didn't. They had a serious moment and they didn't cut with a joke.
Where was the joke in No Way Home?
No, I'm saying it didn't.
Well, you don't have to
serious
always do it.
moments.
It doesn't always have to be done. I'm just saying, like, here's my complaint. This is my issue. Some of it is on me. And I think my overreacting to people taking this shit too seriously, because let's face it, there's a lot of people on here who do.
Hey, Brian,
yes,
don't
sir.
take it too seriously. People taking it too seriously.
That's my problem. Seriously, I will be like, he's sitting here like
don't
face
take it
bombing
too
to
seriously.
death.
Laugh at them.
It's because
Learn to
people.
laugh.
Dude, am I gonna laugh at the people on the panel?
Yeah.
Yes, I do all the time.
From now on, I will just flat out laugh at you guys when you start taking this shit too seriously.
Okay.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's a master of none oath right there.
Wow.
I always promise to hold it.
Wow,
best we can.
Snyderverse ain't being restored.
No, that's not what I'm talking, dude. It's the okay. Seriously, dude. It's the base level complaints that I've noticed from
Learn
DC
to laugh at
fans.
people. Yeah.
They tend to be Snyder fans. I'm not throwing any stones or pointing any fingers. Just saying. They reluctantly go watch these movies, I guess. Apparently, and it's like they come back. They're like, "Yeah, I hated it. It was awful. Just like I thought. Too many jokes. Stupid. Taika Waititi. Dumb." It's like, okay, dude. And then they're like, "I love Batman versus Superman. Oh my god, it's the best." And it's like, stop. Okay. Or if you notice, like the people, the bio on Twitter, it's like, oh Jesus Christ. All right, never mind. I can't take this one seriously. Have a good day. But anyways, that's kind of what something I wanted to talk about, and I feel like hey, it's pertinent.
Don't take it too seriously. People take things too seriously. Laugh.
Well, don't no. Okay, me personally, yes, but maybe y'all should listen to me and not take things so goddamn seriously.
I don't take anything serious. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I mean, we talked about this before the show. Like, there's like legit shit going on in the world right now, and
oh yeah,
we're here bitching about movies. I understand that's a
beautiful thing.
It's an escape.
We provide.
It has nothing to do with taking a break from streaming. I'm just saying, like, maybe we could all look at ourselves and realize, hey, maybe we don't always conduct ourselves the way we.
I've consistently said this is an amazing time to be a nerd, and nerds and fanboys can't enjoy themselves. I cannot believe all the shit we're getting. Cannot believe it.
To Brian's point about a lot of shit happening in the world, right? There's a lot of bad things going on out there. So if for an hour, 2 hours out of your day, us arguing with each other and distracting your mind from that bullshit with this not really important bullshit, I think that's a good service right there. This is escapism for people, Brian. because there is a lot of shitty things. People have shitty days.
Well,
I've been
make me
told.
feel like an
I've
asshole
received
then, dude.
emails
Fuck yeah,
from
dude.
people.
Rock on, Thunder.
I've received emails from people
Yeah,
like,
no, I
dude,
feel
I
like
have a
a piece of
shitty
shit.
life.
Awesome.
I have a shitty
Thank
life, and like watching you guys argue is like the only thing that brings joy to my life. And I'm serious, because if some people have shitty lives, if they watch us, they're like, hey, I can forget about how shitty my life is and get invested in these guys arguing with each other.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the same reason people watch baseball or football. Some people watch movies, or
they like
it's like a drug to people.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair points all around. I appreciate everyone's opinion here. I'm having fun. The next
I'm an
question,
entertainer.
Yeah. Next question is,
I'm a peacock. Damn it! I gotta fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hank Deasy says, "What do you think of She-Hulk?" I'll be real. This wasn't my favorite episode.
What?
It was fun though.
I love this episode. It was perfect.
It was fun. I no spoilers. I like the very end credit scene that sets up the next episode. I was like, ooh, okay. So I like that. It was fun. I don't hate it or anything. I still enjoy it. You still need to watch this. Yeah, I think Brian needs to watch the new She-Hulk episode as well. So no spoilers. All right, Andrew, where I said don't spoil it. What did you think? There's some characters in there. What did you think of the characters, Tony? Just not spoilers.
I thought they were perfect. It was
okay.
Without spoiling anything, the characters were spot on.
Okay.
It might be a little too humorous for some people.
Okay.
It's not serious. It's very lighthearted, and I loved it.
It was fun. Yeah. Okay. And then Blue Jay asks, what favorite Tom Cruise movie? I really enjoy Tom Cruise. I never had a problem with him. He did, he could jump on all the couches he wants, be whatever religion he wants, but he really gives it all.
Good movie. Top Gun was good.
He really gives it all to every role he's in. I really enjoyed War of the Worlds, and but I think my favorite series he's in is Mission Impossible.
Yeah, Mission Impossible too.
My
Fallout
favorite
was
one
phenomenal.
was Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow is very good.
Edge of Tomorrow, yeah.
I didn't see Maverick yet. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Oh, you gotta watch it, Max. It's phenomenal.
You haven't
Rock of Ages. I like all the classics too. Brian, do you have a favorite Tom Cruise movie? Caden, Anthony, George, Tony, CJ.
I loved Maverick.
Oh yeah! Now that you're bringing that up,
Business. Yeah, that's a good one.
I prefer Mission Impossible Fallout right now, but I feel like I need to rewatch Maverick again to determine which one I prefer.
Mm-hmm. Anthony, do you have a favorite Tom? I love Tom Cruise. I have no.
It's a lot of good Tom Cruise. I like Mission Impossible, Top Gun, Risky Business was good too. Degrassi. It's a lot of movies.
You know which one I want to watch? What is it? Was he in Days of Thunder? I want to rewatch that one. I haven't. I don't even think I've seen that whole movie. Caden, Brian, do you have a pick for Tom Cruise? The Cruise?
Yeah, I guess.
Jeez, man, if you don't like She-Hulk, bro, just don't watch it.
Days of Thunder. I don't think I've seen that whole one. My dad watched it on VHS back in the day, like parts of it are on TV, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing. I kind of want to see that one.
I saw it in the theaters. I had the cars. I was really into racing at the time, and yeah, I've seen it a million times.
What
that's
that
cool.
one?
I want to rewatch it.
He did a
Collateral.
movie in the 2000s.
Degrassi said Top Gun is now my favorite Star Wars movie. I've seen people compare the scenes with the trench run with Tom Cruise in Maverick. I've seen the compare. I really want to see that. Once I find a way to watch it, we'll do a watch party. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it on any streaming services yet?
No idea.
No.
Refresh the mailbag bags.
Okay.
No, because Top Gun needs to get paid first. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, it's not on any streaming services yet.
Let me refresh it.
It's only on VOD.
I would
VOD.
imagine it'll be on Paramount Plus when it finally.
Does anyone own it on VOD?
No.
Not me.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying we could try to watch it together, but hold on. Oh, okay. Let me bring up the mailbag. There was a reason Tony said to refresh it.
Oh boy.
No, not nothing crazy. What do you think about the ISM #1 reviews? No one is talking about story or showing the inside of the book. And you're 805 subscribers. Wow, you're gonna make it, Tony. Gonna make it. I'm happy that he's shipping them. I didn't really watch any unboxing vids yet. And have you since you are a customer, did you get any notifications on when you're getting yours?
No, I did get a email saying that they've upgraded. Certain people have been upgraded from UPS, not UPS, so USPS to UPS, where it's cheaper or whatever, for free. So we get a free upgrade.
That's good.
My book should be here hopefully tomorrow, I want to say. But yeah, so the reviews so far, it's really weird. It's the weirdest thing ever. There's not a lot of them, right?
So it's not
for the thousands that went out in the, he made 3 million. There's this big, everybody loves it. Everybody wants it. Everybody's been waiting for it. The Reddit is kind of dead. There's not many reviews or unboxings. The ones that have been out are like, we don't want to spoil it. So they've really not talking. It's good. It's a good story. It has character in depth, but nothing like really concrete, nothing like in detail. They don't show the inside of the book.
Well, I am really looking forward to your review. Definitely.
Well, I'm looking forward to reading it. I really want to know if it holds up, if it's good. I want to give it the once over. I think I seen one inside panel. And it was so.
Okay.
Also, there's an ad in the end of the book, the very end. There's bonus pictures, quote unquote. One of them is of Ripa's band.
I can understand that,
but it's not like a picture. It's not like a photograph. It's like a drawing. So in the ISM style is his band with the little link.
That's cool. His music's good.
It might be, okay. But also there's an ad for his wife's business at the very end of the book.
Oh, I didn't know she had a business.
Yeah, it's like some clothing thing.
Okay.
Lifestyle brand, something like that. But it's totally not anything that someone who's buying comic books is like, yeah, that's what I'm into, right? It'd be like if you advertise Avon.
I understand why you're criticizing them on that, but I particularly don't have an issue with that. They want to be. I think they want to be a power couple.
Right.
She calls herself
I have no problem with that.
They are more social media personalities than I think the success of his comic is based on the social media personality, honestly. So they're like a power couple. Lady Ripa. I know she says
no one's verified the numbers yet, so let's not. Let's hold on.
Okay.
And secondly, if he could have just put a flyer in with the book for his wife's business, and not actually put it in the book. And if you look at the ad, see here's the real criticism. The ad's off center. Like it's not even where it's like it cuts off half of the URL for the wife's thing. So instead of getting www. whatever, it's like w. whatever.
All right. Well,
which worries me because if you fucked up the ad placement like that, did you fuck up any of the other pages inside the book?
Well, I know we'll find out from your content.
We will.
A preview of what's to come. Yeah. Just be fair. I know you will. All right. So here's the final question from CGH. My poll for Watch Party on Twitter is now a battle between X-Men 1 and Fanboys. Which one should win? I'm going to vote for X-Men.
Fanboys. It's got what's her name in it?
Fanboys.
X-Men.
What the hell's her name? Come on, help me out, you guys. The chick in Fanboys.
People's gonna pick X-Men anyway.
Well, CGH, I'll have to get your info.
Kristen
so
Bell.
We could do
like
multi-stream on my
Fanboys.
channel and your channel at the same time, or we could just do it on your channel. depends on what you want to do.
I do like
X-Men is a good movie, but Fanboys has Kristen Bell doing a pressed ham. Nothing beats that.
What?
Gotta watch the movie to find out.
What?
What's happening to you, CJ? Is you having a meltdown?
He's looking up what pressed ham is.
Brian, can you share this? What CJ said before when we were getting real with like, oh, there's the world could end, the World War III could happen. There's lots of shit going down. How was? Tell me what CJ said. Tell me what CJ said.
Oh damn! I don't remember verbatim, but it was more along the lines of, "Oh man, if it happens to me, I'm screwed," and he just was like worried about it.
No, it was quite the opposite, Brian. He's like, "Well, if it happens, it happens."
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wanted to throw a watch party on YouTube about it.
He was just so casual about it. He's like, "Well, if it's the end of the world, whatever."
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" CJ?
If we go. It's like, oh, bro, no.
I was like, "CJH, bro."
It's true.
You can't, CJ, are you there?
Yes.
Sorry, I get really high. I forget things.
I lost my shit because Brian was like having a heavy moment before. He's like, man, there's shit going down. And I was like, well, we have movie talk to focus on. And like, I didn't know everything. And then CJ was like, well, if it happens, it happens. Oh, well. That's like the end of the world. The end of the world. And CGH is all chill about it.
What is the next topic?
Oh, next topic. Oh, okay. Well, I might as well bring this up here because I had the article ready, but we basically covered it already with the video. Caden, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marvel shakeup. Armor Wars Don Cheadle series now being developed as a movie exclusive. And I'm super happy about that. I honestly like the first Rhodey better. I really did. Now, I know people said that he was demanding more money than even what's the Tony Stark, Robert Downey. And I don't know about that. All I know is I like the way he played
Terrence
Rhodey
Howard
in the first Iron Man.
Yeah, he wasn't asking for more money than Robert Downey Jr.
I've heard different stories. Okay, go ahead.
Here's what I heard, and they've shown and they've talked to him. He got paid more than Robert Downey Jr. in the first Iron Man. He was the highest paid actor in Iron Man 1. Now, his contract called for him to get paid a specific amount of money for the sequel. And Marvel's like, we're not going to pay you that money because then you would still be making more than Robert Downey Jr. and we're not going to pay you that. And he's like, well, it's my contract. And they're like, well, we have the option to not have you in the movie. Then we don't have to pay you shit. And
Ooh,
like,
could you send me the info on that? Because I did not know that, Tony. That's I could do a separate video on that because a lot of people badmouth him, and I think he's an amazing actor.
I think I've said it before when we've talked about this. Like I said, he's in the right because he did have a contract.
Yeah,
but Robert Downey Jr. blew up from Iron Man, and obviously they're going to pay him more money for the sequel.
Good.
Terrence Howard, he only got the good contract because he was coming off of Hustle and Flow, and they wanted someone in the movie.
Well, Terrence said something like in this year, actually, or like a couple years ago, that he said it turns out the person that I helped become Iron Man, when it was time to re-up for the second one, he took the money that was supposed to go to me and pushed me out.
Well, Terrence Howard also said 1 + 1 = 3, and he's unlocked math.
We did have a 3-picture deal, so that means that you did do the deal ahead of time. It was going to be a certain amount for the first one, a certain amount for the second one, and a certain amount for the third. They came to me with the second and said, look, we will pay you 1/8 of what we contractually had for you because we think the
bullshit.
second one. Because we think hold on. Because we think the second one will be successful with or without you. And I called my friend that I helped get the first job, and he didn't call me back for 3 months. Oh, I love him. God's going to bless him.
Yeah.
He says he's still friends with Robert Downey Jr. It's just that he wishes that that Robert stood up for him.
Yeah, but I think Marvel made a good decision because Terrence Howard has gone crazy.
He has.
I mean,
He developed new math, Max. He seriously thinks 1 + 1 = 3, and he's unlocked new math.
Oh my lord!
Wait, I don't know about this.
You
really?
didn't know about this?
No.
Max, are you serious? You didn't know about it?
No, for real. I know he was on what's that show called Empire or whatever. It was pretty good.
With Juicy Jussie.
But he's developing new math. What? It sounds like a Kanye thing. What the hell?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh,
Brian,
because
Brian,
also
did you hear
well,
about this Terrence Howard stuff? I had
He
no
also
idea.
says
No, I'm
gravity
watching
isn't real.
She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Gravity's not real.
Here's the
According
tweet
to
that he.
Terrence Howard.
Does he think the Earth
pull up
is
my
flat?
screen? Pull up my screen. This is his proof that that 1 + 1 = 3.
Told you.
He's like, there's 3 1s and adding.
Oh my
2.
god! Oh.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah, this is.
Well, it makes sense if you're adding Roman
And then he
numerals.
says
Oh,
also
he did-
1
Oh,
times
he's
1 times
so
1
great.
doesn't equal 1. It equals 2.
Hey, how? Yo, this guy is crazy.
Does he believe the Earth is flat?
The Earth is. He thinks the Earth is flat too.
Oh my lord!
Maybe geeks and gamers and are right. Sometimes you just got to call people idiots.
Yo, what? He's a dumbass. So, what did the comments say?
Can we get
Like was he on?
You know, I've been nominated for Oscars and Golden Globes and SAG Awards.
I
but
used to
those
respect
weren't the
this
things that
man.
really moved me.
I don't
As a
respect him
child,
no
I
more.
studied chemical
You used to.
engineering at Pratt
No, you
Institute.
didn't.
Was there for
No,
2
you
years
didn't.
until I saw that there was an inconsistency with the math there. So I went out to explore a new way of understanding how
I
the
can't believe you're
universe
just finding out
works.
about this, Max.
Very serious.
Define the grand
What
unified
the hell?
equation
Poor
they were
Max.
looking for and put it into geometry. And then with that geometry,
He's
I
going
was
to
able
teach
to put
the
props
people
on that.
in Africa how
And
to
what
build
I'm
drones.
saying
and
is now we
UFOs.
have invented a new form of
You look
flight
at them. Look at
that I
them.
would like to bring here
They
to
laughing.
Uganda.
Yeah, a new form of flight.
To replace the drones, to replace the helicopters, to replace the planes.
What the?
We've already. we
Why
have
ain't
all the
nobody shutting them
funding
up? At this point, I would be
necessary.
like, Terrence,
What
get the
we
fuck out.
need is just
Cut his
a
mic.
fertile ground in
Yo,
which
his
to
friend-
build this. Now, this
his
is the
friend was
What kind of
geometry
weed is he
hydrogen.
smoking? I want some of it.
Of hydrogen.
I thought we invited
This
Terrence
is the
Howard, not fucking
proton
Snoop Dogg.
itself.
This motherfucker
So
high as
any
shit.
bond that hydrogen
And he
can
was-
make, our linchpins
What?
are able to
This
make.
guy's crazy.
So we're
What the
talking
hell's
about
going on?
I can't watch the rest.
No, don't get this out of here. Get this
My
out of here.
brain, my
What the-
brain is hurting after this. My brain is
This,
hurting.
you know what?
So-
Celebrities have too much money.
I told you.
So what?
Maybe
Can
he
you
didn't-
imagine
not enough
Maybe
brain
he didn't,
cells.
maybe he didn't
Wait, what is this? What
understand
is
the.
this?
Maybe he
Wait,
didn't
wait.
understand the Marvel contract. Maybe he was wrong.
You're like, no, Terrence, we're not paying you that much. Look, you're an idiot.
Wait, you think it's 1/8 of what you were?
They
promised? No, it was
Marvel,
one-
Marvel
one- it was
totally,
half.
Marvel totally can say, you know what, Howard, Terrence, we're gonna give you
You
even
was
better
not-
contract. Look at this math,
Oh my god.
and
That's
they
the
would be
thing,
like,
you
hell
know.
yeah.
He's crazy, yo.
Marvel dodged a bullet by him not being associated with their brand.
I had no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Like,
if he was
like
still with Marvel, he
Are
it'd
you
be,
listen?
He'd be crazy.
You all have heard this. That you all knew that this about Terrence. I had no idea about Terrence.
Yes.
Howard. The last thing I heard about Terrence Howard is doing great in Empire, and I used to watch Empire.
That was a good show.
Well, Empire then because of the whole Jussie Smollett.
Yeah, before that, I didn't.
Justin.
Yeah. When I went into the physical office, a lot of my coworkers liked Empire, so I watched it, and I was like, okay, this is fun. And this is before the Smollett nonsense.
Yeah, this bullshit.
But I
Justin,
honestly,
that's what I call him.
I liked him when he was in movies more. I haven't seen him in a while, and everyone knows he's crazy except the Madman. Okay, I mean he said it in a he's confident way.
Plus one is.
The Geeks and Gamers cover this because, like, I wonder, like, what side they would lean on.
What the hell is he talking about? Like, this is where people get too much money and they think they gotta. Let's teach the world new math.
I think after that day,
Like, this is
when
like
he went with
what
Marvel.
Kanye is doing too. Do you know Kanye has a school?
Yeah.
And
So does Oprah.
in his He tried to get his own kids there, and Kim's like, nope. I heard that.
Why he got divorced?
Yeah. Oh my dear Lord.
What
How do I
about that
transition-
school that Oprah opened that had all that?
Oh God!
Well,
don't
I
get me
trust
started.
Oprah. I trust Oprah.
Yeah,
or
but
should
there was
I?
a scandal at the school that Oprah opened. All the kids were being assaulted.
We don't talk about Terrence Howard or Stacey Dash.
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh,
on Stacey
no,
Dash.
no.
Stacey
Stacey
Dash.
Oh my
Clueless?
God!
She was in Clueless.
She was in Clueless, and she
QAnon
is
actress.
clueless.
Yeah.
Because she
Oh,
didn't know
Clueless.
that DMX passed away.
Okay.
And then when she was listening to one of his songs, and then someone walked in and said or something, and she was like scrolling through the comments of the YouTube video or something, and she saw a bunch of RIPs, and then she looked it up, and she saw that DMX passed away, and then she started recording herself saying that she found out that DMX passed away, and had this whole like crying like fiasco.
Why would you do that? Why
She
would
has
you
some
do
drugs.
There's a video out there.
There is
Oh
a
my
video out there.
No.
I mean, yeah, like
Forget-
there's some crazy people out there. And
Yes.
Stacey Dash and Terrence Howard are only two of millions of others.
Oh wow. All right.
Poor
Well,
Max. Like,
let's
he went
transition
down a
back to
rabbit
movie
hole.
topics.
This is a rabbit
Max's
There's not a
brain,
new Black Adam trailer.
No, there isn't. Max's brain has been broken,
Yeah. Well, it has been broken for a while.
but it's been broken by the news of Terrence Howard and more.
Yeah. I'm glad Don Cheadle is Rhodey now. I think War Machine should know the maths.
I would hope so.
Lisa Kudrow to star in Taika Waititi's Time Bandit series for Apple Plus. I think that's I think it's good fit for more than Lisa Kudrow, but Taika Waititi and Time Bandits. I think it's a good fit that they're going to revisit that.
Is it?
Why not? It was a 1981 Terry Gilliam film. I think it could be interesting. I'll wait to see though.
But it's a remake, right?
Oh, Spirited, Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell's musical to hit Apple Plus TV theaters in time for Thanksgiving.
Okay,
hold on, let me look at that.
on. Max, go back. Why do you do this?
That looked more. That's get.
But you said you're interested in this Time Bandits thing, right?
Like I remember watching it back in the day. I think I had the DVD, and I think it was fun.
You're the same. Like I know you wear a mask, so I'm not sure if it's the same guy who's here every week. But you're the same guy that's been here every week, right?
Yeah,
every day. The madman, the man who sits here and goes, "I wish Hollywood would start doing original ideas and stop doing all these reboots and remakes." And then the second a reboot or a remake comes up, you're like, "Oh, this is great! I'm fantastic."
No, that's not what I
wait for
say.
this.
That's not what I say. I say yes, there's room for everything, and I think I'm okay with reboots and sequels and stuff as long as it's well executed. Yeah, give everything a chance.
You're never going to know if it's going to be well executed until after it's done. So at that point, just let everything. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
Right. They're going to do it anyway. I mean, we also looked at the slate of movies being released the last of this year. It's not very exciting.
Well, that's because you don't like horror movies. Smile looks awesome.
No, the horror genre, you guys are eating good. The horror genre is one of the most legit genres in movies right now, besides comic books. Because, yeah.
Horror's making a big comeback.
What's that?
You gonna go see that Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
No, but I'm glad it exists. Someone should challenge the public domain laws and do something interesting with it as soon as it goes into public domain. Yeah,
they should do Superman next.
That's good. Challenge. You know, I want more when stuff comes into the public domain. I want more people to attempt at the properties. I think that's a great thing. But I'm personally not very interested in seeing it though.
What
unless
do you think
it's
about
really
Peter
amazing.
Pan? Do you think Peter Pan should go in the public domain?
Is it already?
It's
not.
already in public domain.
It's not in the public. No, it's not.
So many companies have certain aspects of Peter Pan, right?
Right. Peter Pan is not in the public domain because after the guy who created Peter Pan died, he donated the IP to a children's hospital, and so they made a special exception for Peter Pan to not enter public domain.
That's interesting.
So you could license Peter Pan properties. But
Don't worry, somebody's gonna make a
hospital
horror
still gets
movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, who's excited about this? Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell's
I never heard of
musical to
this.
hit Apple Plus TV theaters in time for Thanksgiving.
And it's just and Will Ferrell plays basically Scrooge. And
Awesome.
Ryan Reynolds is,
This could be a Christmas classic. I have high hopes
I
for
can't
this
wait.
project.
I'm really excited for this.
Is it only on Apple?
Well, I have Apple Plus, so if people want to watch it with me during the holidays, I could do a watch party.
Well, that's the only way I'm gonna watch it because I ain't fucking signing up to Apple.
Apple Plus is a good service.
Wow, you a Samsung user?
Blinded says that Peter Pan's copyright's ending next year. They'll
Oh,
extend
there you
it.
go.
They'll extend it.
They're not going to extend it.
They ain't gonna put that hospital
Is
out.
there a trailer for this, Caden?
Not yet. I don't think so.
I had no idea about this.
But there is some minor teases on I'm sure there's images around somewhere.
Have you seen 8-Bit Christmas, Max? That's a good holiday.
That's
movie.
good. That was
No, I
pretty
haven't.
good.
You haven't
I
seen
wasn't
it?
expecting much from it, but I was surprised by it.
It was good. It was. I think it's the new.
Oh wait,
Christmas
no.
movie.
Ryan Reynolds is Scrooge, and Will Ferrell, Octavia Spencer, are playing the Ghost of Christmas, past, present, and future.
Here's the article about it, even though we already covered it. Harrison Ford rumored to play major Marvel character 2024 movie. I
Yeah,
hope
we
it
already talked
happens.
about it.
I know. I hope it happens. Really good. Sad he's gone, but I would like the character to go
Did
on.
he age him in Black Widow?
Yeah.
I did not know. I did not know.
Blinded said he was on the set of 8-Bit Christmas.
Nice.
Okay. This isn't the Kevin Hart Scrooge remake.
Watch Kevin Hart being Black Adam.
Aren't a lot of malls dying right now?
Just right on my left.
I haven't been to the mall in a long time.
That's tough.
I go to the mall all the time.
Oh, really?
I'm a mall rat.
Okay, Kevin Smith. Did you just finish She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Dead Mall YouTube is lit. Isn't that where Crazy Joe has been doing stuff? I sometimes see him on Instagram. I went to this abandoned store. Dead Mall YouTube is lit. All right. Does anyone watch that besides Rhea?
I watch abandoned stuff. I haven't watched any abandoned malls though.
What'd you think of She-Hulk, Brian?
I'm still watching it.
Okay. Dan Bell makes some great Dead Mall videos. Can someone find me a good Dead Mall video? We'll watch it at the end here. Well, I was going to talk about, well, we kind of talked about this already, but because we didn't cover this aspect of it, at least. For one thing, I think they need to change the title of the film. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That doesn't sound great. That doesn't really roll off, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Damn, there's
Kingdom
a lot of the. There's too many of this in there.
It shouldn't. I don't even know how.
Why don't they just call Kingdom of the Apes?
Because you have to have. I think they want to have the Planet of the Apes name in there to sell it. But or you could have called it the Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
As that, because the main character is two characters are named after Caesar in this movie, and one of them is like one of the major players and probably the king or emperor of it now at this point. So you might as well name it Kingdom of Caesar, since.
Well, here's the other aspect of this production is the actress from The Witcher, Freya Allen, is going from The Witcher to telling. Why would they write this? This is a weird thing to write. Freya Allen is going from The Witcher to telling a bunch of damn dirty apes to keep their hands off her. What?
Yeah, because that's a
They
reference to
always
the
do
original
this.
movie, man.
Yeah, I know, but okay.
Not everything is got to be PC. Sometimes it's a joke.
I know. But I think she's a great actress based off The Witcher. That's the only thing I know her from.
Because she looks pretty, right?
Yeah, but she did a good job. I like her character. I like her acting ability.
Her two big characters.
Next article. Yes, I'm still live. Isaac, why don't you get your ass on here and call Tubby to my face? Okay, what is Degrassi says the title will change. You gotta watch the Rolling Acres in Ohio Dead Mall video. I don't know. New Nova, maybe.
Next
All right.
topic.
What about? This is great. This next article, I found a way to talk about it tonight. Guess what it's going to be?
Gigosity.
Kevin Smith teases theatrical showing of Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh yeah, because he bought it.
So why am I not surprised that Mikey Sutton is covering it?
Oh yeah, because I put the video in a group chat.
Writer and director Kevin Smith seemed to tease a theatrical showing of Zack Snyder's Justice League on his own Instagram account. Kevin Smith celebrated the opening of his own movie theater in New Jersey. Smith fulfilled a childhood dream. He calls the place Smodcastle Cinemas.
Nice.
In the post, Smith lists celebrities he has scheduled to appear on the theater. These include Game of Thrones creator. That's awesome, opening a theater. Moreover, it also includes Zack Snyder. At first, one assumes that Snyder will put on his upcoming Netflix film Rebel Moon at Smodcastle Cinemas.
And
that's
the Russo
awesome.
brothers.
You know what? I'm so ashamed with nerd culture that they've turned on Kevin Smith this way. You know?
Yeah.
I like the guy. I think
He's
a cool
soft.
person to
He
talk
lied to us about He-Man.
Oh my god!
How dare he? I love Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love Clerks too. The kinky Kelly donkey scene.
Yeah, I love Masters of the Universe, and his writing on Daredevil was always top notch.
Oh,
I wish he was involved in the Netflix Masters of the Universe, but he's not. Like the live action one, not the animated one.
I have a Star Trek.
You didn't even read the rest of the article, Max.
I haven't watched this yet. No.
That's what Kevin Feige. That's what.
Go back to.
I was trying to find a Star Trek article for you. It says it contains spoilers, but I'm not going to get to that. Basically, a Deep Space Nine star. Oh, you didn't even know that she's in it.
I didn't know this was a Deep Space Nine episode, man.
Oh, what you doing, Max? You're killing us.
Fuck.
Go back to the Kevin Smith thing.
I'm very happy Nana Visitor took the time out to interview. I'll read it when I'm done watching the episode tomorrow because I don't have the money to re-up my Netflix, or not my Netflix, but my Paramount Plus, which is attached to my Amazon. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Oh, wait. We can watch it now after then. I'll watch it. I have it.
It's all good. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Or do you want to wait till tomorrow night?
No, it's all good. Yeah, that'll work.
Wait, breaking news. Guess what they added to Amazon Prime Video?
Come on. You better be good, CJ.
Yeah.
If it's a
news. Go ahead.
They added Morbius.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yes, keep him out. Keep him out.
Just keep him out.
I already paid the rent, Morbius. It wasn't bad.
No,
it was free. You should have went it for Netflix. It's free on Netflix.
Wait, that's Canada. No, what? In Canada, yeah. I keep comparing CGHs in Canada. It's supposed to be Netflix here in the US. That's the deal.
US.
It goes to Netflix, then to Disney Plus, and the next release.
Nobody's watching on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
no.
Mikey's.
Oh my god.
This is gonna get the Snyder Bros mad at me. Make sure to clip this out. You're trying to really get me. You're really trying to get me kicked out of the cold table with this one, Isaac. I'm going to read it. You need to pay me a super chat, but I'll read it. According to Isaac, Mikey Sutton is reliable as a condom with a hole in it.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Exactly, Isaac. Morbius sweep.
I'm not against it. I'm not for it.
The Sutton
I'm
Nation even
neutral.
know what a condom is?
I want them to make the sequel. Wait, what? What was that, George?
Does Mikey Sutton Nation know what a condom even is?
They don't need them.
Whoa.
They're not getting a lot of action over there.
Whoa, come on, that's low. You're better than that, Max. You're better than that.
What do they need him for? Kissing Sill's ass? That's like.
Oh,
Oh
Isaac
shit!
Nation.
Oh shit! Oh my! I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I love them all still, but I like to have a joke. Okay.
Well, according to them, like you're a beta if you don't agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
Betas use condoms, right, Max?
If
real men go raw.
All right, next article. Oh, this is interesting, even though it is Geekosity.
Oh boy.
Another Geekosity. Great.
We got another Blade update. So
Religion
I
of
put it in
Geekosity?
Oh, there is?
Yeah, I put in the link in the chat, in the private chat.
I mean,
okay. Logan director applauds Hugh Jackman's return as Wolverine. James Mangold approves. I want to get to the
why
quote
wouldn't
here.
he?
When did he do that? Because I could have swore the other day he posted the.
Yeah, the GIF when he died, Logan. Yeah.
Okay.
His clone.
I don't know
That
how
was
that's
some-
approval.
Where's the?
He said a sentence.
Oh
my gosh, everybody's
okay.
chill.
It seems like his response blew out of proportion. Apparently, some fans misinterpreted the video negatively. Thus, he had to respond in a follow-up tweet. Oh my gosh, everyone chill. Just kidding. I'm all good. Logan will always be there. Multiverse or prequel, time warp or wormhole, canon or non-canon, or even without a rationale. I cannot wait to see that madness. My dear friends, Van City Reynolds and real Hugh Jackman cook up. See?
I don't know. How long was the distance between those two tweets?
I don't know.
Because Marvel probably called him after that first tweet. Was like, hey, you better fucking fix
think?
that shit. The mouse gets on the phone, picks up that phone, says, what the fuck you doing? I seen that shit on Twitter.
Damn.
That was a good. That was a good.
I want to rewatch it. Oh, that.
I think Logan is on Disney Plus.
Why do I like watching this so much?
I still think that should have been
You're
like
sadistic.
Sabretooth.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it was much better that it was a clone of himself.
Well,
Maybe the clone.
They
the
were
prophecy
going to
told
put
him.
Sabretooth in the movie.
Max, we
but
got
Oh,
the link
right.
update.
I'll send you a link. Man, he's more pushy now than when he was a member. Okay, let me get a link.
Who's
Ah,
I
shade,
have-
shade. All right, I'll send a link to you, Axel. Damn, you're getting
Max,
like Marcus up in here.
I put the link for the Blade update in the private.
I
chat.
put. I have the Blade update shared.
Okay, well there you go.
Up on my
See,
screen.
Kanan is fast.
It says oi. Yo, send me a link.
Or.
You know, memberships are 99 cents, everyone, just so you know.
Well, that's $1.
I know. Okay. All right, let me see this. Caden, what is this now? This is an update?
Yeah. So according to the direct sources, Bo DeMaio is completely rewriting the whole script from scratch.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be a whole new script.
So it's probably gonna get delayed.
It's going to take place in the 1800s.
So I was
It
right.
can't.
I
What?
like that idea.
So yeah, that's basically.
So
No,
the
I-
rework
to
from
seriously
scratch,
though-
that's not gonna stay on time, I don't believe.
I did hear
It's
a
probably
rumor.
gonna be like because the thing is that he started rewriting this like a month and a half ago. So I mean, I think it can still hit that February production date and then like come out the following February.
I agree with that boy. Get Del Toro direct
I
Blade.
don't know. I don't
The
want
Toro
to
is
see
too
Toro do
busy.
it again.
The Toro is
I
too
want
busy.
I want a new director to handle.
How about
Blade.
get Shad from the John Wick movies?
Chad? You can get Chad, Spike Lee, Regina King.
I want to see Spike Lee
like-
tackle a superhero movie. I would like to see Spike Lee.
Yeah, he could tackle all the superhero movies, just not the horror ones. Get Del
Well,
Toro to do Swamp
what
Thing,
about,
Blade, Midnight Suns.
No, Jordan Peele say after he's finished with his movies that he's doing.
Yeah, he wants to do 5 original movies. No, they don't.
Wow, this just got real.
Woo!
He has 2 more.
Look,
movies.
there's a giant alien spaceship that's not really.
Who the hell is the Hulk King, and why
it's
did?
alive.
Oh,
It's eating horses. It's a metaphor for how Hollywood chews up actors.
I pressured Droga to becoming a member again. Thank you, Droga. I said I was just giving you hell. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All of fucking Jordan Peele's movies are ham-fisted.
Hey, what up?
What's up, everyone? Thank you for becoming a member.
He's Pinecone
I really
today.
appreciate it.
He's
I didn't
Pinecone
notice
today.
that my membership fucking expired or something.
I didn't either. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. How are you doing? What have you been doing with your time off? Give us some updates on your comic and your fan trailer or fan movie.
Fan trailer. Well, I've got like 2.5 scenes left to film, and yeah, we just got to film like the big boss fight, and yeah, I'm waiting on for like a Robinson to arrive, and yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
What you say about Jordan?
Are you
Peele?
enjoying your time off school now?
Yeah, it's been pretty boring actually. I don't really have anything to do. Like until next year, I'm going to like at the beginning of next year, I'm going to go to like a film school.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Congrats, Caden. Or were you doing something similar or planning something like that?
I mean, I'm working in it, but not. I haven't gone. I mean, I've gone to school for it, but not really.
Kato,
That's
we know
good.
you're
That's cool.
failure.
That's cool. I really appreciate people loving it so much that they want to whatever you want to do to participate in the industry, even movie talk, even being on streams talking about movies and celebrating entertainment. That's great. I really love
Isaac
all the
said he's
people getting
retired
it.
from YouTube now because of you. It's all Max's fault.
Listen,
He says he's gonna be Ryan Kinnell's assistant.
Are
you gonna be on
have to go to
Stormwatch
the Eye of the
Multiverse?
Storm?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Degrassi, thanks to you. I remembered I need to watch that Fist of the North Star anime, and once I'll watch the live action film. Okay.
Anthony Cheeseman says get Tyler Perry to direct Blade. Well, if you want Blade to be have 1 week of production well, actually, if you want Blade to be shot in 1 week.
Oh, let me retweet that. That's funny.
What the fuck?
Send it, CJ. Send that to me. I gotta make a video.
Wait, are you related to
That's pretty
Hogan?
funny.
Are you
I mean, listen, I like Jordan Peele. I think he's a good director, but like he said after he finished doing his movies,
he says
Don't
he wants
retire.
to do 2 more movies because he said he has a 5-movie plan, which he wants to do 5 original movies, and one of those movies will be a sequel to one of his previous 3 movies, which is probably going to be Get Out, not Get Out, Us.
Get Out.
It's gonna be
The fuck out.
Kaden, what's with this internship at Gigassi that I'm just hearing about?
I didn't take no internship at Gigassi.
I'm kidding.
I will never,
my
I will never recommend a site like Gigassi, Bounty in the Comics, We Got This Covered, and
What about my
Giant
website
Freaking
I'm
Robot
starting?
to anyone to write for.
You know what? I actually do want to start a website debunking scoops and rumors because we talk about it all the time and profit off of it, and then show the reliability of other sites. And I'll have to talk to my mother.
Jordan Peele already said that he already talked.
What's CJ? No, I'm not playing the clip. You just tell us. CGH?
No, I'm going to share it in the group chat.
What?
Axel, how are you feeling about the world today?
Is
it crazy out there in the world?
Yeah, I mean, it's been raining outside. Well, like, it keeps fucking changing. Like, I went for a walk earlier, and wait, you mean the whole world?
Like
right.
The impending potential World War III. Who
World War
knows?
III. Wait, what?
Yeah.
CJH said, "Bring it on." He's like, if it happens, it happens.
We gotta prepare to team up with geeks and gamers to survive.
I mean, if you can't defeat them, join them.
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed for me. Hey, Isaac, Caden, are you up for this?
Check out what I got yesterday.
Caden, do you want to host the show on my channel
You
with
know what?
Isaac?
Let's do it. Let's do exactly what Mikey and Still do. Like they have their show on Tuesday.
Have to have your camera off.
But they have their show on Tuesday. We do our show on Wednesday, but say the same exact stuff that they were saying on on their show, and it'll just be like. And so yeah, that'll be our Scoop Center. That'll be funny though.
Hurricane watch update.
Bro, it looks like
day 2. It's now like 1:30, almost 2 in the afternoon, and here in Orlando, it's pretty much done. The rain, it's still spitting out here a little bit.
He should be a weather
light
forecaster.
Wind. Obviously not as bad as it was the other day, so messing with my hair. But
the woke storm is coming.
Celebration, actual drink.
I love this. I never liked it.
Didn't want to water it down too much, but I had to at least get it cold. Had to at least get it cold with some ice. Listen, I've been having fun with these updates. First time I've ever had to go through a hurricane since I've been living in Florida. But for real, a lot of people got hit really hard by this thing. I got lucky here in Orlando. Some people like South Orlando did not get so lucky. I'm a little north of Orlando, but
you sure got hit.
First ever hurricane through Florida.
Anthony, come on.
We were okay.
We love you, but
thoughts and prayers definitely go out to the people that were affected.
Yeah, that was nice. That's the nicest content he's ever done.
He needs to do more content like this.
Like, I really think he has a hidden talent for weather reporting. You could send that guy in anything. It looks like shit out there. Kindle, go record a weather update.
Who's Kindle?
Well, that's weather if he wants to. Oh fuck.
Yeah, violence is never the answer, guys. I learned my lesson when I threatened to attack Chris Wozniak.
It's a question. Yeah, you're right. It's a question.
Oh my god.
And the answer is yes.
Talking about fake news.
Are you fake news?
Here's this next article.
Well,
rapid fire articles. We've reached that time, everyone.
Is it Toby Emick?
Warner Brothers
They found water
Discovery
on Mars
expects
again.
Black Adam to have $100 million
fucking
opening.
lie.
Now, if they
That's
actually
a
think
lie.
this, I think they're going to drop a teaser right before it comes out with Henry.
It's not gonna drop. No, it's
That's the
$100
only
million,
way I
bro.
think it's getting $100 million.
Why do people want
one's going
Superman
to
in the
see
movie?
this
I want
movie.
Shazam in the movie.
Who here thinks this?
Nobody. It's
Shazam?
gonna make like 60.
So
Shazam is gonna have an orgasm.
Shazam gave him his powers, didn't he?
Listen, if
Or the
Venom 2
wizard?
did,
The wizard. Yeah, the wizard.
listen, if Venom 2 didn't make 100 million, it only made 90 million opening weekend, then it's not gonna. Black Adam is not gonna make 100 million.
Be more interesting, Isaac, and then I will.
No.
Well, in a way.
Isaac, go after me or something. Make up some screw bullshit, and then I'll cover you. All right, thanks, Tony. Tony's got to head out, make some arcade one-up content. Brian, you still there, brother?
Grace just reviews Pocus 2, whatever the movie.
Hocus
Oh wait,
Pocus
you
2.
just spoiled the movie.
No, she's just reviewing it.
Who here thinks that it's going to reach 100 million? I think it could.
Nobody, bro.
I think it could if they drop a hot trailer right before it releases.
You mean
I mean, the latest trailers have been good. The first trailer fucking sucked.
How many trailers do we need for a goddamn movie?
That sometimes is a way to get added buzz there. If you have something very interesting in the final trailer to get people's peaks their interest.
Oh, did you guys see the recent Dr. Fate trailer?
like
It's got like a fucking Iron Man.
200 trailers by now.
Yeah, like
that's
No, we've been getting
how
Hawkland TV spots, and Dr. Fate TV spots.
Yeah, and the Dr. Fate one, it showed him with a fucking Iron Man HUD.
It's the
Yeah,
same
well, I didn't know that
generic
Dr. Fate helmets do that.
quotes.
I love how like Geekosity is simping for this movie after they learned about the rumors of Henry Cavill.
That's all they care about. It's just Henry Cavill. Like, he's not. Superman. Black Adam is not a Superman villain.
Thank you. Thank
not.
you.
He's not.
That's what I've been trying to fucking say. Why do people want fucking black out? That's like wanting. That's like wanting
watch the Fs.
Iron Man and goddamn Venom. Like, this is stupid.
If you watch the animated movie, it's literally Shazam versus Black Adam versus Superman.
Did you just say Shazam again?
I don't care what his name is, bro. Shazam, Jazama, Jazula, whatever.
Tomato.
Shazam.
Why the fuck in the TV spot? Why is Kent Nelson fucking eating popcorns?
I don't know.
Because the previous teaser.
I gotta catch up on the Superman and Lois is a decent show.
Quit cussing, dude. Shit.
Sorry, I'm Australian.
We had one on the other day that was on all those F-bombs. You know, did you see Pinecone?
Pinecone.
Do you know about Pinecone?
I mean, you're not even old enough to say the words.
What word?
Oh,
18.
Whoa.
He's 18.
I'm starting to not believe that he's really 18, honestly.
I am fucking 18.
Oh wow, that's fucked up, Peter. That's fucked up.
Oh,
yeah, I do like this this new actor though. He does look the part more.
He looked like the one from the recent comic.
Yeah, the recent comic, the one where he looks like a TikTok fuckboy. But yeah.
What the? God.
Well, I'm just
not that.
Oh, okay. But like,
he actually seems like he's more charismatic for the the camera, like just already. Like
yeah,
I like this actor, and I don't want to dish on him, especially because
never got into. I watched the first episode of Superman and Lois. I couldn't get into it, which is a shame. I love Superman, but I just could not get into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not people things. I mean, it's okay.
Well, I'm happy that the show's. I mean, I'm happy the show's still going. I think she's a great Lois, as well, the actress. I think he's a good Clark, not so much a great Superman. I think he does good as Clark and good as the family-centered Clark.
Yeah.
But the Superman, he just looks silly in the suit still.
Yeah,
well, not really. I like the new suit that he has.
The new suit is alright. They just need to like fucking change up the fucking.
Damn it!
What do you call them? Abs.
I want to show this clip of someone doing something really funny during this hurricane, but they're like doing the music video type thing to a Michael Jackson song.
No, can't.
Yeah, no,
I know.
We can't do that.
We have a turkey picture, bro.
I don't know. CJ
It's
just hungry
almost
again.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Canadian Thanksgiving.
Oh no!
We haven't even beat Halloween yet, and
Yeah,
talking about Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Probably Canadian, yes, but not for us.
Canadian.
It says in November.
We gotta live like it's the end of the world.
Wait, is there any hidden meaning with this turkey picture?
Shut up, George.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait,
I'm kidding.
I see plates engraved in the candle.
There's no script in
no, there's flowers and a pumpkin, and there's flowers, and you remember what dies first when Steppenwolf stepped on Earth? Flowers died first. So flowers died first. Steppenwolf came. Now this is the last meal that everyone will have on Earth before Darkseid takes over. This is clearly
it's
their
dark
picture.
in the back.
And and we're showing the light side, but we'll be seeing the dark side very soon.
The turkey's a little on the dark side.
I'm pretty sure.
Is that what Sil said?
No, that was my joke when that came out, and people still gave me hell. Max, you believe anything?
It's just Zack Snyder having fun on Thanksgiving.
Who eats moose for Thanksgiving? What?
Oh.
Hey, have you guys ever tried deer neck soup before?
The what?
Deer neck soup?
Deer neck soup.
Yeah, my 5th grade teacher, he used to be a hunter. He brought it in.
So you
for us
looked that
one
up?
time.
I want to see.
It was really good.
Well, look at this. Maybe this will get it 100 million guys.
Hey,
Wayne Johnson.
Yo, Max, you check out what I'm sharing for a sec, because it's pretty funny.
Where? You sharing
what I'm sharing.
Hold on. I don't see it.
What? I'm sharing it.
Oh.
Put it in the private chat. Oh.
No. Yeah, so this was an old promo of Supergirl. Look what it says.
He looks better there.
Is coming in Super.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow!
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, yo, I thought Superman grew up in
Alabama.
Yeah, no,
that's getting all Game of Thrones. That's getting all Game of Thrones with the.
Yeah, I know, right? All we need is a bit of dicks. No, I'm just kidding.
So he hit his cousin.
That's not how it's
Okay.
spelled, guys. Get your brains out the gutter.
Yeah, I know.
It was probably a quick promo because they're damn dirty in the show. God.
Yeah, he looks like more clean shaven.
I mean, but still, Brian, if you're doing your job in marketing, you didn't say, "Oh, people might make fun of that." You know,
That's JJ. Oh my God, the grass today.
George, you have a nation. We're the George
Maybe I
nation.
should start one. The same kind of cameo that we had in Peacemaker.
Eventually, I gotta get a group together, visit George, and go to New York Comic Con. One of these years.
Maybe you should all come to Australia.
Are you gonna be there?
No.
I do have a lot of friends in Australia. I have Relapse. I got Anthony Grigsby.
There's too many
I
spiders.
got Jade is there as well. I got
the haircut guy. Yeah, he's there.
Now we got Pinecone. I know a few other people there too. Let me try to.
Yeah, I just can't name them. Yeah.
Shut up.
Is this the Fandango?
Dwayne Johnson hints at Justice League cameo in Black Adam.
Ooh.
Black Adam. I don't know if that's going to do well in China. Just saying.
In an interview with Fandango All Access, Black Adam star Dwayne Johnson was asked whether or not any members of the Justice League would be showing up throughout his movie. His response: "Fans will have to wait and see." Confirmed. I can tell you that we're just going to have to wait and see.
Previously, Insider.
Oh, wait.
Casey Walsh hinted.
Let Caden read that one.
Previously, Insider Casey Walsh, my best friend, hinted
Your
that
best friend?
apparently
That's his brother.
hinted that Superman may appear at some point during the movie. It's unclear if this would be for a quick cameo or something far substantial. On a separate occasion, while interacting with a fan on Twitter, The Rock seemed to tease heavily that Superman appearance wasn't out of the question. The Rock was also asked, how was... Oh, never mind. We don't need to know about that, really.
Okay.
Read that, Max.
All right, well, I'll
he
read this
plays the
part.
same character in every movie.
Okay, so he'll do things that might be questionable. At the end of the day, everyone in the arena understood why. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, is he talking about wrestling?
Interesting.
Oh. All right. So there it is, the big news. We'll have to wait and see. Unbelievable movie talk. Hey, Obi-Wan.
Oh wow,
Hey, it's been a while. We miss you, man.
Ray is wondering where's Pinecone.
I don't know. I don't know if that's what's interesting. Pinecone comes and goes. Like he showed up one day. He won it on the stream, and then we haven't
He
heard
does
from
what
him.
now? He does what now?
I want
Comes on
Pinecone
stream.
back.
People want
what does
Pinecone.
Pinecone
Okay,
do?
hold on. I'm gonna have to ask him. Pinecone people are asking for you.
I'm
Yo,
sipping
how the hell I
Pinecone.
don't
We
have
don't want
a
him to get a big
mod?
head, though. Come on,
What?
big head.
Yo, I'm not Max. When you giving me mod in 10 years?
When are you going to give me... No, I'm just kidding.
You're not getting nothing.
Are you coming back sometime?
You do know
Sometime.
Superman is coming in Supergirl.
Many Reyes want to know.
Ray is gonna promote his channel 20,399 times.
Beep bop boop.
Beep bop, beep bop,
Black Adam will make billions in China. Black Adam is not making billions.
I
in
actually
China.
put that. I actually put Many Reyes. He's gonna be like, what the hell?
Black
Sorry,
Adam
Reyes.
is gonna flop.
Where's Pinecone? Okay.
People are going to see Halloween instead.
Oh, is that a guarantee, CGH?
No, CJ. It'll
It's
probably
October.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
writing this down. CJH is guaranteeing that Halloween will beat Black Adam.
Yes.
I sent Pinecone. I'll see if you get a response, Ray. That's all I could try for.
Oh, well, she's smiling about that.
Yeah, you want me to? I'm going to show you the DM. Hold on.
You want to come on? You want to come on? Oh, okay.
You want to come on the show?
Want to come? Oh, he's not coming.
You want to come on?
Here, I'll show you the Pinecone DM.
Well.
I don't know how I feel about this. We've been busting our ass here for MMA for so long. One Aussie comes in here, and then everyone's like transfixed. This is some bullshit. I'm getting mad.
Bullshit.
But look at this. All right, let me show you.
Hey, it's me.
Pinecone. People are asking for you or coming back sometime, and I forgot the extra question mark. Many Reyes want to know when you are coming back.
Wait, there's more than one Raya? No, there are two of them.
I'm not hating on Black Adam. I'm looking forward to it. I think
Dwayne Johnson. He's just like.
I think it can succeed if they do the right marketing right before release. I think they need to do. I think they do. I think they do. Honestly, I get annoyed with projects when they show something too big, revealing the final trailer.
Bro, show the effing villain.
But I think in this case you need to. I think in this case you need to.
He needs the villain. Where is the villain, bro? I have not seen the villain in one effing.
Yeah, we have Sabak. Yeah, he was in like.
He's a bum. He's a bum. Don't get me. I like the character in the comics, but like, I mean, he's not a bum in the comics. But like, I mean, he's been in one trailer and that's it. Like, we haven't seen.
Maybe he's gonna be played by Kevin Hart. Who knows?
Oh my god!
Why does Don Cheadle like? Why does his helmet thing kind of look like Darkseid's thing?
Oh, come on.
Oh, I just noticed it.
Yeah, why
it does a
more reasons why Snyder versus coming back. It's coming back.
Oh
God!
Don't you know they're already working on Justice League Part 3?
Okay, relax.
Marvel Studios completely changes plans. Are you surviving, Brian?
No, I'm not. It's okay.
Okay.
Window.
Completely changed plans for. What are you saying?
Sounds like he's playing a video game.
Yeah, he's like
I'm trying to get out of the game so I can leave the stream. Fuck. Here we go. Exit game.
Listen. I'm not okay.
Marvel Studios completely changed plans for Iron Man.
Have a good night, guys.
You are leaving?
Yeah. What am I doing here, dude? I'm just sitting here playing games.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good night, Brian. We love you, brother.
I love you guys too. It's my Friday night. I'm just gonna go watch some movies or something. I'm not mad or nothing.
All right, cool.
Have a good night.
We'll talk tomorrow. We'll
Make
talk
some
tomorrow.
popcorns.
My ass hurts. This fucking chair, man.
Popcorn sounds like cop porn.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, that's the truth.
What?
Yo.
Zeno, what the hell are you talking about? No, if they're not getting, I don't even want to highlight that. Okay, sword of power. No, if they're not getting a lot of relevancy, they need to put something.
I mean, people are talking about it. It's just not talking like no one's talking about it positively.
It's just not. It's not in the. As far as I know, they also need to put the pre-sale. They need to have the pre-orders up. Wakanda Forever's tickets are going to go on sale before Black Adam. Black Adam comes out.
No, you could get your tickets
I've got a
today.
feeling. Yeah, Black Panther's definitely like gonna.
You can pre-order your tickets now, Max.
The fuck? What the
Max?
fuck?
It's Wolverine in the woods.
Why are you in the forest? Anyways,
Wolverine, watch out! He's going to jump out all of a sudden.
Ah! Max, you could get your tickets right now on Black Adam.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, just go on the website and go and pre-order them.
Okay, we've reached the part where we got the last article.
Listen,
actually, there's a viewer request that I react to John Campia. So we could do that.
Campia.
What?
So
Donovan, they said he has
about people's crotches again.
No, they said he has a horrible Planet of the Apes take.
I dress like a
Don't spoil it for me.
Is he racist in this?
Can someone send me the clip where he says, "I dress like a drunk hobo"?
He's not talking about Transformers.
He's
only is what he talks about the Transformers.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so I was like, what the hell?
What are you doing?
What? Nothing.
You say that these hood people. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you, bro?
I like it when he rage quits.
3.
If it was called White Adam, would you be saying this, Max?
No, okay, no one. Okay, no. That's
no. If it was White Adam, they would just say Adam. They wouldn't say anything. Oh
Yeah, no,
that
they
is
wouldn't.
true.
Yeah,
That is actually
Adam.
That's actually
yeah, that is
actually
actually true. Like, you don't have
The
anyone. Like,
weird thing is they took out Teth and put black in front of it because he wears a
my
black suit
lord.
now.
yo, check this out. I got this like a few weeks ago. It's pretty cool,
We
right?
need
I
another
got like.
Man, I hope we get to see him in live action.
Yeah, I fucking hope we see him too. Like fucking like the one from Injustice is fucking badass. Like he's like, "Argh! I'm pissed off.
Oh
And the one
well.
from-
Uh-oh.
Ayo.
I also hope we see the cat as well.
Okay. All right.
George is really happy. He's like, I get to see my bestie Pinecone now.
He's such a sweet guy. I can't help it.
Oh wow, he hearted it.
That's,
oh wow.
That's wow.
What the fuck?
I'm busy, but I could spare about 15 minutes. That's about all the time we have too. So.
Hey, I think Amy Schumer should play Invisible Woman.
Oh my gosh, please no.
Get out with that. No. Please,
I just
no.
saw that.
I don't hate Amy Schumer, but no, not
She's
for that.
so unfunny.
I would say this.
She can't be funny.
I would say
Yeah,
this.
more
When she's
cringe
funny,
than John
she's,
Campia.
it's stolen jokes when she's funny. But when she's, you can tell what's stolen and what's actually hers.
Oh, my friends,
And
how
her jokes are Whoa, my God, that scared me.
are we all going?
We have 2 Australians here. Oh God.
Oh
They're
fuck
taking
yeah!
over.
Yeah, Pinecone meet
My
Axel.
friends, how we all doing?
Well, there were some people. Rhea was requesting the Pinecone. I was like, I don't know when he's coming back. I don't know if we're ever going to see him again.
Well, here he is. I'm glad to be back on. I think if I check the title of your stream, we're talking about Armor Wars being turned into a movie as opposed to a TV show.
Yes.
Now, my opinion on this matter is I think it's a good idea because a lot of the Marvel shows, which were about 6 episodes long, it ended up being a movie length anyway. So why not just turn those small episodes shows into a movie so then you can focus more on quality instead of cutting up in an episode format and making us wait a week-to-week basis to get the full story. So I think it's a good idea and I think it'll be beneficial to the quality of the movie or the story, I should say. So yeah, that's my opinion. What was your guys' opinion on the matter?
Oh, I'm up for it. I had a theory that this is also happening because Blade lost its director and that they may move it into the slot for Blade. And also Blade's getting a rewrite. And all the other rumor is that they're thinking about Harrison Ford taking over for William Hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if Harrison Ford is going to do that.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you with that because Harrison Ford seems to be a bit more careful with what roles he chooses. He seems to be not doing as much roles recently in acting type of things. So I think I'm curious to see if he will accept it. I think he won't, but I'll be happy to be wrong because I want more Harrison Ford, man. So we'll have to see for that one.
I don't know, Ray. We might have to get Pinecone on for a collaboration on your channel talking about Rings of Power or something.
That'll be interesting.
Maybe, I meant Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, or Rings of Power because you're critical of it.
I'm critical of Rings of Power, but love House of Dragon. Love it,
Are you
love
still
it.
watching Rings of Power?
Yeah, I think the new episode releases in like 5 minutes, actually, or maybe it has released already. I'll be watching it just in hopes that it changes or gets better.
I disagree with this, Spherical Man.
I gotta say, I do agree with him.
I disagree.
I have to agree. Max, let's see your reasoning for this one.
No, I don't. We don't have enough. We don't know yet. You're jumping the gun, Spherical Man. He could be. I don't know.
My IQ's like 4,000. It's just the amount of intelligence in here. It's it's being shown now. People are seeing this, and I'm glad.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna react to a John Campia video.
Let's
you
go.
like Planet of the Apes? Who here? Oh, Axel, do you like Planet of the Apes? The Matt Reeves trilogy?
No, I haven't seen it.
Pinecone, Planet of the Apes?
I've actually only seen the first Planet of the Apes, and I really enjoyed that one. But for some reason, I haven't watched the 2 other ones. So I think I'll have to actually get up to date because they just announced a new trilogy today, right? Or a new film.
Uh-oh. Tartful Core says my chat is thirsty for the cone. What the hell?
Whoa! Even saying that is whoa.
All right. Pinecone kind of has the Hugh Jackman vibe. Are you?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Droga is being silent right now. I think he's jealous that we have another Aussie on.
No, because like, I don't know what. Because you guys are fucking talking, and I'm letting you guys.
Well, this is actually a good. Who here likes Avatar: The Last Airbender?
This is the
I
funny
love
thing is
Avatar. I
that
grew up on it.
the funny thing is that when Netflix announced this, all that news was already out there.
No,
Like,
it wasn't.
Appreciate that as well. Funnily enough, the only thing I've seen of Avatar: The Last Airbender was the live-action movie, so you can kind of see where my opinion is going to be headed. That was my introduction to Avatar, so not a very good introduction because we all know that movie was the opposite of good, to say the least. But I've been hearing good things about this Netflix show. Obviously, a lot of people love the animated series, so I'll probably have to get into that. I think Dave Filoni was involved in that series, and he made the Clone Wars and stuff, and that's one of my favorite shows.
Pinecone, if they get it right, it is like when I was watching the Avatar: Last Airbender when it first came out on Nickelodeon. I'm like, this is this generation Star Wars.
This chat is crazy.
So
yeah, I know, right? They're going fucking.
Hashtag bone to cone.
Whoa, Zeno!
Whoa! Whoa!
Be careful, Zeno.
Hashtag on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna have to sell some t-shirts now for this hashtag.
I disavow. I disavow.
Yeah, can we get a hashtag bone to cone in the chat?
No, please,
I got
no.
some breaking news.
No.
I have breaking
You
news.
better have. It better be
You
good.
lying. You lying.
Caden, if
I'm
I
not
use
lying.
this, it better be good.
I'm not lying.
Breaking news.
Those poor.
Okay.
They
hold
all
on.
survived. I
Animals.
kept them all.
Oh my! You better. I swear to God.
This is the breaking news.
He's laughing. Oh my God.
I wish that were true, man. I wish that were true.
Walter
It would
White
be the
will
greatest
appear in
crossover in history.
So yeah, Walter White is officially MCU canon. And according to Debusting,
Does that mean Saul Goodman is canon?
yeah. Oh, Tim
You showing up
Robinson. He will be.
God.
God damn it, Aiden.
You
We're talking
put
about
Joker
one of my
makeup
favorite.
on that.
Mary Kay, Ashley Olsen, what was the price of? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yo, look, how does this
I'm
shit
trying to
get
cover
5,000 likes?
some good stuff
The
here.
Lunch Club.
The only Avatar. Listen.
Tom Cruise is using his brother to legendary.
All right, enough of that. Enough of that.
Wait.
Scientology.
There was another one.
Hayden, you're derailing. You're derailing.
Have you ever seen that Scientology episode of the South Park?
No.
Oh Lord, no.
Well,
But they have
I need
credibility
to
to
count here.
count
So
pictures.
Cone
Count pictures
hasn't
reply to
seen
them.
Avatar. Axel, have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender animated series?
No, I haven't seen it.
Anthony,
It's a masterpiece, of course.
George.
Yeah, I
It
grew
goes
up
about
on
4
it.
seasons, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's in a spin-off show.
Legend of Korra.
Yep.
At least watch Airbender. Caden,
Is Legend of Korra any good, or is it mainly the last?
Legends of Korra is really good. It's really good.
People don't like it as much as the.
I see.
first season.
But it's pretty good. It's
Yeah. Is it like a sequel or like a prequel or just like a?
It's a sequel series that follows
Okay.
the new Avatar.
Okay.
and Who's
The
born
thing
in the
I
water
don't-
tribe.
Yeah, the
And
thing
it's,
about the
and it's
Netflix
basically
thing,
steampunk type stuff now.
But there's enough story there, and
Oh, I mean, there's a
lore,
lot of story that they can
and
tell in
it's
this
as
universe.
rich as the Star Wars universe. The
I know
Avatar.
they
a lot of
made
story they
Lego.
could tell with this.
They made
They're making
Lego
3
for
animated movies.
Avatar.
as
And
well.
one and another live
series.
action one in Paramount, I believe, right?
But I was going to get to this casting though. Series at Netflix. Now the original creators left
Because of money.
creative differences. Oh, you said
Money.
money?
It's money.
Money.
It was money. And money in the end.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they wanted more money.
Oh, all right.
Like
Well,
for themselves, not for the production, but for themselves.
Well, they're greedy as fuck. First of all, Jesus.
Well,
and then they went on to go to Paramount and create Avatar Studios.
And they're making 2 live action shows too, right?
I don't remember honestly what they announced when they announced
I don't
Avatar
know,
Studios.
but the cast
they're
looks
making
pretty
300
legit. George
Oh, this
Takei.
cast is amazing.
Yeah, and there's more. Look at this cast.
You got the girl who
A
played
lot of
the girl from
representation, which we applaud here. If you know, I'm very excited for this franchise. When is it, or this live act? When is it supposed to come out?
Next year.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
like
can't
next fall.
I
Next
can't.
fall, next
I
year,
can't
yeah.
wait to see a trailer.
But let's be honest.
This
Netflix-
could be
I wanna see
Netflix's
it-
Star Wars. This universe could definitely be
It could be.
the Netflix Star Wars
It
if
could be.
I mean-
Rebel Moon doesn't do it.
I mean, Netflix has access to Avatar, Narnia, which they haven't touched. Well, they announced so many Narnia things, yet haven't done a single thing with it.
I
So
thought Disney owned it. Narnia.
no,
they used to.
Like, who's in control of it? JJ Abrams. Yeah, he's doing it.
And then, and then you have Disney, who of course, is Marvel.
What's
Star
your guys'
Wars.
opinion on JJ Abrams as a director?
I mean, he's good.
I used to like him.
okay.
I used to, but then I
He's a
realized
good
that he.
director.
I think he's a bit unoriginal. Like his directing skills is
He just
fine.
relies on nostalgia.
But
let's say.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's well said. I think he can be a bit unoriginal. Like Force Awakens, I enjoyed that film. Like the only one out of the sequels I enjoyed. But when you start to deconstruct it, it's just a carbon copy of A New Hope. Like you got a droid with a secret message, BB-8 R2D2, a super weapon, the Death Star, Starkiller Base. It's just a carbon copy of A New Hope.
Isn't
So yeah, he's
Return
just a
of the
bit
Jedi
unoriginal.
He seems
kind
like
of-
he's more. Oh, go ahead, CJH.
Isn't Return of the Jedi kind of copy of A New
In a
Hope?
way, some of it.
And I'm
some
glad
of it.
he isn't making like a Superman movie because I feel like he's just gonna try and like recapture like
He
the
seems
Richard
like
Donner
he's more
movies
concerned about going
Mm-hmm.
making money in his production company, starting things without finishing. Like he doesn't really care to
Bro, he
finish
stole
things.
money. He stole money.
Yeah, the
I mean,
WB thing is like the
Still
last
on it.
straw with I
Still
had with
on
him.
it.
Like
Mhm.
I'm
And whoever
upset where
gives him
Star
the
Trek
deal-
is out. The Star Trek movies are out right now. I wish, and he's sitting. Star Trek, we could have had a movie out already, and he's sitting at Warner Brothers, not doing with this huge contract. He didn't do shit for that.
Listen, JJ Abrams is not my favorite director. He's a piece of shit motherfucker. I hate
Oh,
him.
wow,
Okay, okay.
If I see JJ on site, he's getting beat up 2.2.
Oh, Anthony, come on. We disavow
Listen,
that.
Anthony is funny.
Listen, I still think he's okay director. It's just I don't like him. And he's still
Yeah, that's
more
fair
than
enough,
Warner
man.
Brothers.
I don't believe it, Degrassi. I don't believe he's getting anything.
I
done.
believe in Toy Story Degrassi. That's all I have to tell you, bro.
Yeah, this is an amazing cast. Look at that.
They're using the volume.
What was that last one?
The volume type.
Was that Batman?
The volume, bro. They're using the volume and
He still has projects in development at Paramount.
Fuck Paramount too. God damn.
Paramount.
God.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no
the
threats.
volume.
No threats on YouTube. Anthony, you're gonna get me canceled.
Listen, sorry, YouTube. My bad.
Sorry, YouTube.
Oh, that worked. That worked.
Sorry,
You just
Susan.
apologize after
But
you
it will
read
happen again.
Sorry, Susan.
I'll say that it just listen. Netflix already effed up so
Well,
many stuff.
Well,
you think this will be
I-
good?
Death
I hope
Note.
it's good.
I hate to
I
cut
hope
this
it's
short,
good.
but
Oh yes, I think this will
Cone
be
only
good.
said he has a few minutes too, and we gotta
Oh,
we
yeah,
gotta
what's
do
up?
this as a viewer request from Donovan that wants us to react to John Campia's bad hot take on Planet of the Apes. I don't know why.
I don't know why, but I will do it anyway.
Is that your impersonation of me,
No,
Axel? Thanks
no,
a
it's
lot.
not. No, it's not. No, my impersonation of you is movie madness and entertainment. Wait, hold up. Movie madness.
That was good. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Madness entertainment.
All right. Now we're watching the camper.
You
He got the nickname as the camper because
Bro, is
he
it
camps
just
on
me,
movie
or
talk.
does
He's the hood camper.
When he has glasses on, he looks like the glasses.
He did
kid
give me a
from-
$100
from,
super chat once, Cone.
He
did.
does look like.
Oh,
the
really?
glass- guys, he
I was
does
the
look.
only
Like,
channel he ever did that to.
Huh.
he does look like the glasses kid
Did
from
not give you
Polar
100.
Express.
I can see that.
That's
Planet
his
of
job.
the Apes franchise was going to continue, but that's all we've kind of known for a while, and it's kind of been stagnant. Well, that time is over because it just took some major leaps forward. As number one, we now have an official title for the new Planet of the Apes movie, and we've got a star for it. Deadline is reporting that the name of the new Planet of the Apes is, drumroll please, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the new movie, is the name of the movie, and The Witcher's Freya Allen is going to be the star of the film. Now, we just found out about this just a few minutes ago. This comes to us from Deadline, who writes, 20th Century's next installment of the Planet of the Apes franchise is a go and has found its new star. Sources tell Deadline Freya Allen is set to star in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Deadline reported last month that Owen Teague was tapped as the lead ape of the picture, and insiders add that Peter McCann has also joined the cast. Production is set to start next with Maze Runner helmer Wes Ball directing the film. This film starts an all-new chapter in the Planet of the Apes saga, picking up many years after the conclusion of 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes, so they are keeping it in that continuity.
Good.
The screenplay is by Josh Friedman, Rick Jaffa, and Amanda Silver, and Patrick Eisen. Joe Hardwick Jr., Jaffa, Silver, and Jason Reed are the film's producers, with Peter Cherry and General Topping executive producing. So,
What's that, Axel?
I'm just saying that actress there is my fan cast for Supergirl.
She do pretty good. I
Yeah,
mean, has everyone watched The Witcher here?
Yeah,
I've seen clips from it and of her character, and she's a really good actress. So
yeah,
she's good.
Campy was trying to buy. I haven't seen where. I don't know why I was told to watch this yet.
Yeah, me either.
We've got a title, we've got a star, we got our director, we got our writer. This thing's moving ahead. I'll be honest with you, I don't think they should be making this film. I really don't. I think this is a franchise that's played out. I think they should let rest.
You're played out. What? No, this is complete.
You said the same thing
no,
about Star Wars.
No. I'm not letting it. Listen, everyone. Listen, panel. I am not letting him do this. You know why? Because he has consistently said that he is okay with reboots, remakes, and sequels as long as it's a good story. But now he's going to flip the script on this one. He's being very inconsistent here. He always says, I don't care who you get cast, just do it as long as it's a good story. But now he's like, no, they shouldn't make it. Okay.
What's this man smoking?
Well, I mean, if that's your take, that's your take. You're not hurting my feelings. But if you're so inconsistent, we're all the other times, because I've watched this man for years. All the other times he's like, when everyone else is complaining, they don't need to do it. He's like, all I care about is story and execution. Now all of a sudden, don't do it. Okay.
Wrestling Dogs Lie. I don't see any need for this film. Granted, there has never been a need for any film ever made.
That's what he always says. Yeah,
that's a bad take. That's a bad take.
He always say that. He always say that shit.
Okay, bad take.
Cringe, man.
Granted, but
the Karen doesn't like this man so far.
I don't know why they're revisiting this.
You don't like. Have you ever seen him before?
Is he the guy that leaked Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man?
Yes. He said, look at Toby's dick. Look at the shadow on Toby's dick. So that's how
I'm familiar with him.
That's how you know this man.
Yep.
Okay.
I just don't feel a hunger for it. I don't feel a desire for it we do this show every day. I don't think once we've had somebody around a question says, where the hell's the new Planet of the Apes movie? I don't think we've ever once in 5 years had that question come in. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think once we've had that question. So I don't know, Rob. I know you are more enthusiastic.
I hope Rob, come on, save this segment. Is Robert Meyer Burnett going to save it?
He looks like Santa Claus, Robert Meyer Burnett, right now.
Yeah, I kind of want to sit on his lap.
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Sit on
It's always a bit of a truth and a joke.
You know, I'm something of a scientist. Yellow thumb.
Asking about this to me. What do you think?
Dude, before Star Wars, I watched Star Trek, James Bond, and Planet of the Apes. We had 5 Planet of the Apes movies between 68 and 72. There was the live action series, the animated series. Planet of the Apes was the sci-fi franchise, John.
It was. Yes, it was.
It was the sci-fi franchise. Then this will be the 10th Planet of the Apes movie, theatrical movie. Now, I love the fact that, when they were doing Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I was a little dubious. I was a little angry. I was mad.
Oh,
like, how dare you?
Boomer.
Until I saw it.
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah, it's great.
And then of course Matt Reeves cutting his teeth, making Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War for the Planet of the Apes, which I quite enjoyed. And the fact that they're going to make an in continuity continue on, because really that new trilogy does not contradict the first 5 Planet of the Apes movies. I mean, Tim Burton's film is an outlier. It's an outlier.
It's part of the multiverse.
Part of the multiverse. It's part of the Planet of the Apes multiverse. So for me, bring it on.
Although I do think it should have been.
I'm happy about this news. I love playing. There was one time I was on vacation in one of my old DVD collections. You ever buy back in the day when you bought DVDs, buy a whole collection? I have all the Planet of the Apes on DVD. The first time they were released on DVD, and I watched it on vacation with my father. And it's fun. They dip in some quality, but they're still all enjoyable. And the special effects in this last trilogy, they actually tried. I think they actually tried to push the genre forward a little bit. Yeah, the second and the third, they're good movies. They're not amazing. I love the first one the best out of that trilogy.
I love 2 the most. Those are some of my favorite movies of the last 10 years.
Highly recommended.
Which one are we talking about?
Can't be a sitting that far behind the desk makes him look like a dwarf.
I've only seen the first Planet of the Apes movies, and I really enjoyed that one. And if they want to make more, go ahead and make more. Like, if you're not interested in the movies, don't watch the movies. But I think there's definitely potential to make this a larger franchise by making more movies about it. So I'm all for it.
And going woke, getting a female cast as the.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So you have a white guy, a white girl, and a black guy woke.
Yeah.
So the Planet of the Apes franchise is gonna go woke.
He got Hugh Jackman in the right there.
All right, well, let's see what else Robert Meyer has to say, and then
Dawn, then Rise. That still irks me. Instead of Rise,
yeah,
then Dawn.
It's on a lot.
It's true.
And listen, don't misinterpret me. Like me saying I don't even think you should make this is not at all slight on those films, because those films are incredible. Let me rephrase. For the most part, those films are incredible.
Yeah.
I thought War for the Planet of the Apes showed that the franchise was out of steam.
I asked for lots
to
of
be honest with you. I did not think it was very good. And one of the most horribly misleading ad campaigns ever, because 90% of the stuff in the trailers were not in the movie. But that aside, I just thought the franchise ran out of steam, but I do love 2.5 of those 3 movies.
I mean, look, I think one of the things about the Planet of the Apes films is they've always kind of had social commentary built into them.
Yeah.
And I'm very curious, like, do the apes get social media? Like, I don't know.
Anyway, Amy, what do you think about this? We've got a title, we got a star. By the way, I love who they've cast. I love her in Witcher. But what do you think about this?
I'm just picturing all the apes trying to learn a TikTok dance together. But
I don't know. You could do a modern day thing without having
what?
apes do TikTok.
Let's get Megan Thee
stuff, right?
Stallion in this movie, and let's have all the apes.
The apes are going to start twerking.
Bad take with apes could be within modern culture without being addicted to social media. That makes us almost like the apes.
I
Like,
mean,
we're addicted, we're addicted to social
He's
media.
saying that people who are addicted to TikTok are apes. Wow.
damn, just like Max, he said he was an ape.
I mean,
I
we've
don't-
never
I
seen
don't-
him under the mask, so yeah.
I
good
say
there.
that's how the apes take over. Is all the humans are looking at their phones and looking
Right,
at their
we don't even know
small
what you
screens.
look like under the mask, so you could be an ape. So.
Oh my gosh,
That's true.
I mean, you're not denying it.
If apes got smarter in this world, we'd be in trouble.
oh no,
Wouldn't
we'll
they?
be dead.
Wouldn't we?
We'll be dead in 2
People
seconds.
can't get off their screens. They can't even cross the street without looking at looking at the.
Megan Thee Stallion.
The people don't even watch TV without looking at their screens. They would take over.
Man, I guess.
I watch TV on my computer now.
You do?
Who still pay for cable? Well, I only pay for. Never mind.
All right. Should we finish this reaction or we're done?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Not something that's really, fruit in my loops. Not something I'm
fruit in my loops. What?
What?
Where does he find
That's a new one.
In my loops.
Look at that scene there. That looks amazing. Doesn't
You
it?
mean
Makes
Andy
me want to
Serkis?
rewatch it.
Yeah, it's Andy Serkis.
Why the fuck is one monkey? Oh wait, ape wearing a fucking puffer jacket?
You have to watch the movie to
At the back right.
understand
Yeah,
what
it's in the
movie
background.
is.
Oh,
You know-
that's right. That's right. That's a
Yeah.
different type of character, different type of ape.
That's a
Yeah,
different
Yeah, Andy
I don't want to
Serkis.
spoil for you.
Yeah,
don't
I
wanna
hope they
spoil
bring back. Are they bringing back?
Let's move
Andy?
on. This is the end of the show. What do you mean? If
Caesar's
you want...
dead. It's because it's 100 years after,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
kingdom of Caesar.
No, the special effects there look amazing. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Horribly excited about, but kind of, piggybacking off of what
Read
you
my
said,
lips.
Rob, I do agree. Sci-fi, even when it can feel a little played out.
Sorry to interrupt. See that picture? Yeah, not in the movie. that does not happen in the movie. Just sorry. I'm so pissed about that.
In my imagination, it did.
In my head
Oh,
canon.
wait, yeah. That's not in the movie.
Is it just like a poster or something? Because
Well,
you always
I-
have posters that I've seen that don't end up in the movie. It's like nothing new.
They might have done it to promote it and cut it. That scene, I don't know.
It was
okay.
a poster, I believe. Yeah.
So
That does look epic. That does look epic.
Yeah.
It did, but that does not happen in the movie. Okay, sorry, go on.
But I do agree. I think sci-fi, even when it feels, this franchise is a little played out, I'm not incredibly excited about it. If they can find something to make it feel relevant and make it feel fresh and make it feel like, yes, this is a
She's
movie that
never
needed to
interested
exist
in
in
nothing.
whatever that's going to be, 2023, 2024, maybe it'll knock my socks off. I don't know.
I hope it's good.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
I hope it's
Oh,
great. There's
well,
been
that is
my
a-
favorite
that
thing.
is an issue I have too. And you know what? I long ago said that, people like Marvel, but Marvel's doing a lot of false advertising in their trailers, even though people like the end product. But what if you don't like the end product? I don't like showing stuff that doesn't end up in the film. That is false advertising. Yeah.
For Infinity War, I believe they filmed a scene specifically for the trailer.
Yeah,
I think it was the end of the first trailer.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You can do.
That's
you can
not
still have
bullshit.
surprises and have clever editing, or even like what they did with Spider-Man: No Way Home, where they digitally took out the Spider-Men,
Well, you could
even
tell
though
he
they're in
got
that
hit.
scene. That's false advertising. I think that's bullshit.
It's
Yeah, it
not.
is.
Oh my god. bro.
What do you
don't think
mean,
it's
Anthony? That's
It's not
bull.
false
Even though
advertising.
it's false advertising. That's
No,
not the
it's
scene that
false
you
advertising
Not
would be like
for
this.
advertising.
It's like
I guess
Captain
it's just a
America.
form of promotion.
It's
It's
like
like, you
That
have
shouldn't
like
be, though.
TV ads, they film like
Mhm.
scenes for a movie, but
Right.
they don't obviously end up in the movie.
Right. A
There's
false
other ways to
advertisement
do it with
It's like
editing.
false
You don't
fiction.
need.
A false advertisement would be like we open up on the trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and we open up with it being the destruction of Wakanda and it's flooded. And in the movie, that doesn't happen. But guess what's flooded? Really America. Like that's not really false advertising.
I haven't
Like-
just because I like the end product doesn't mean I don't have an issue with trailers showing stuff that's not in the final product.
Bro, that was specifically shot for the trailer. It's not
Yeah.
for advertisement. If it
Yeah.
wasn't, even the Russo brothers say it's not in the movie. It just was for the trailer. It was to trick people. That's what it was. And that's
Yeah,
it.
it's like when the
what if you
X-Force
what if you
were
had a
in
fan
the-
that only likes the Hulk and they saw running in Wakanda in the trailers and they go to the movie and it doesn't happen. And they're only there for the Hulk.
Everybody
would say that's probably misleading them.
Well, then they did their job because they got that fan in that fan.
No,
butt
that's
in their seat.
bullshit.
That is not bullshit, man.
The trailer
You-
is the trailer.
You
is
didn't
to
even
get your
need
butt
that
in the
shot.
seat.
You didn't
It
even
doesn't
need.
matter what you
You
show.
didn't
it
even
wrong.
need that shot to get people in
Yes,
the
you
seat.
do.
You just
kind of did. You kind
no.
of did.
You didn't need to have
Like,
the Hulk doing
Man,
that.
so we watched this. We watched the
People
scene.
were clamoring for the Hulk to be be like, oh my god,
Come
he's
back
like
to the
actually
trailer.
Hulk.
I don't know.
in
What,
this
which
scene?
what's your take, Axel and Cone? You've been quiet on this one.
Wait, so what's
should they?
the topic?
Should they? Well, Cone said a few things. What do you think? Should they show things in the trailer that are not in the movie? I disagree. I think it's false advertising. I don't like it.
I mean, I'm kind of mixed on that.
Yeah, I think it really depends. Like if you show like an alternative shot that doesn't end up in the film, but it's okay. Let's say you got the Wakanda battle. You got an alternative shot for that. You don't get that shot, but you still get the Wakanda battle in the film. So it's not really misleading or false advertising. But with the Hulk thing, I think that's a bit misleading because if you've been wanting to see the Hulk as the normal Hulk, you get to the movie and you don't get that. Then I do think that's a little bit misleading.
Yeah,
They
I kept
obviously put
thinking
that
he
in the
was gonna-
trailer to get you into seats, and then you get there and you're like, "Where's my man Hulk?" So I think
It
There's something
depends.
wrong with
He's
that
gonna
fan.
bust out of the Hulk Buster.
I think
Yeah,
it'll be
it happened
we
with
all
Marvel
thought.
Sims. We're not Marvel Sims, so thank you very
yeah, a
much.
movie trailer isn't a promise. But like if you
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's
Just
not.
like a
You're
game
not
trailer, if
promised.
they show
You're
characters that
not
are not in the
promised
game.
You're not promised anything that's shown in the trailer. The trailer is sole purpose of a trailer is to get your butt in that theater to watch
Yeah, I
the
think
movie.
Caden's working.
Let me tell you one movie that was
We'll
full
need
advertising.
to do a whole topic on this of debate because I totally disagree.
Max, let me tell you one movie that was full advertisement.
If I bought a video game and it had a trailer and it had a character skin or something, and then the game doesn't have it, that would be bullshit too.
That's different. I mean,
no.
Yes, it is. Morbius was a false advertisement movie because
Yeah,
Michael
that
Keaton was
was-
supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
That's a false advertisement movie, not the Infinity War trailer. That's
They both were.
that
Just
one.
because you don't like the movie
No.
doesn't mean they
all
both
of the
were.
trailers,
No,
Infinity
all
War
the
trailers
trailers.
did not. Every single trailer for Infinity War did not have that one shot. It was like only the final trailer had that one shot. And Morbius in every single trailer, they were
That's
hyping
full
up Michael Keaton.
advertisement. Yes.
They hyped up Michael Keaton to have a big role in it, and had it hyped up as Spider-Man to be like to show up in this in the press.
What
So
about
that's actually false advertising?
That's
What
false
about the
You hype up
Justice
something
League?
like and throughout the whole marketing that isn't in it.
I mean, I see both points. Like, I'm on both sides because trailers are meant to be as a preview as well. So you watch the preview and you expect to get that in the movie as well. Like, that's kind of the point of a trailer. It's a tease of what to expect from the movie. So if you watch the trailer and you expect Hulk, charging through battle and you don't get that, is that misleading?
Yes.
So, like, I can
No,
see
really.
both point of views. It's a good topic, this one.
What about the Justice League trailer?
Which one?
The
Which
first one.
From 2017?
Yeah.
Like, oh, is that the one from? No, are you
Well,
talking
the
about
one
Yeah,
the-
there was
Comic
stuff from
Con?
Zack's cut that was in the first trailer and they changed it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking.
That's a whole. That's a whole damn
That's
issue.
a whole-
I don't even want to talk about that.
Well, we've
scary.
reached the end of the stream because it's almost 12:30 for me.
No, it's
I got to
not.
get to bed.
It's
Dakota does have to head out as well.
It's
Thank
2:24 p.m. Max, you liar.
Thank you, Axel.
So
Pinecone.
have we decided what we want on the watch party?
Not yet. I have to vote on Twitter, right?
No.
Yes.
Look for CGH's tweet. What would you be your pick if you were going to watch a movie, Axel and Pinecone? Fanboys or X-Men 1?
I haven't seen Fanboys, but
I don't know. Maybe X-Men. I don't know.
There's also the options Hulk, and that did well too on the thing.
Did you tweet it at me?
No, I put X-Men 1, Fanboys, X-Men Last Stand, and Hulk 2003. And
Oh, man.
both.
Here, have you met
Fanboys did
Pinecone
well.
yet?
I believe I was DM'd on Twitter by him.
Oh, Jabo. I know my main man, Jabo. This was the first time I was trying to get onto the stream. I think, I sent you a DM on Twitter. How you doing, man?
Tired, but alive. That's like...
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Black Adam.
Like
that
the most
theme,
of us.
Black Adam, that Black Adam theme is not that good, bro.
I bought my Black Adam tickets today, though.
Yeah, the tickets did come out today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first day, first showing at my local theater.
There you go. I actually haven't bought tickets yet. I need to get on top of that.
Well, I said I'm a man of my word on that front. I'm like, I've criticized the movie. And people like to give me crap about that. They're like, you just talk a lot of crap about it, and I'm like, I do.
Oh, we have breaking news.
So,
Are you
but I'm gonna watch-
serious?
Are you not
Yes.
watching the EXO?
Yes.
It better be worth it, TJH.
Is it really breaking news?
Yes.
Well, I voted for X-Men Last Stand.
What?
I can't stand that movie. I'm sorry.
I like it. It's fun.
No, I'm joking. I just
What?
wanted to make that pun.
It's got Kelsey Grammer as the Beast.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Some good
He
action.
should have come back to play the Beast one more
It's
time.
it's better than people give it credit for. Of course, the Dark Phoenix storyline was rushed.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't want to hear that again.
What's the breaking news, CJ?
Yes, right here.
It better be good.
Oh,
It's
Jesus
better be
Christ.
real.
Well, we didn't talk about this already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we already talked about that.
He talked about this already. Kaden brought it up.
Yeah, it's getting a whole rewrite.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
the
we already
Moon
talked
Knight.
about this.
The Moon Knight.
No, he directed other. He did Witcher.
I thought Moon Knight was pretty mid, to be honest, though.
He
I liked Moon Knight.
He did other. He did.
I
other
liked
stuff
it. I enjoyed it, but I thought it could have been
He's
better.
the writer from Witcher. He
Yeah.
wrote the Witcher movie that was on Netflix. He, as it says on there, X-Men '97 and Moon Knight. He also
Yeah,
wrote on the Originals, which is a vampire show. So he knows
wrote on my
vampires.
wall once.
And he also did some other things.
Yeah. he's
Well,
just
I
not
think
cool
it's
now,
good
yeah.
news. Marvel hasn't had too many slip ups. This isn't Lucasfilm or Warner Brothers. So if Mahershala Ali and they think they need to get a new director and a new script, I'm all for it, because I think we need to. This is one of the first times that, and I've said this, Matt, on the other stream, they're fighting their back catalog. They're fighting a back catalog of quality movies. The Blade trilogy is overall pretty well looked upon, except for the third
first
one.
two. The first two.
And
We
you
don't
got to
talk
get it
about that.
right if you're going to start to go in. If Marvel's going to enter a phase where they start doing different, characters where they compete with the older ones, they got to get it right.
What
So
about
even
this
though I'm
movie?
upset I have to wait longer, Mahershala Ali's Blade is legit, and I'm okay with the.
I mean, listen. You have to listen to your Oscar-winning actor. If he didn't like the script and he didn't like the director, you change it. Simple as that. And that's what Kevin Feige did. It's like, you know what? We don't want you. Goodbye. You be a second producer.
Want to come on
You
the
be
show?
you be a second producer in our movie. That's it.
So Pinecone, you didn't know Campia before the Dobie's Dick, but you knew about Matt Jarbo.
No, so I only knew about the Tobey Maguire from Campro, but no, Jarbo is pretty new to me as well, actually.
Oh,
so-
you don't know about Matt Jarbo? Okay.
No.
Well,
Until a couple of days ago.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, this is Matt. He's got Hollywood After Dark. And
Sure. Hey,
don't mind,
There's nothing else about Matt Jarbo on the internet. Don't worry.
Don't bother looking up anything about me on the internet. You won't find it. It's
doesn't
very
exist.
mid.
I'm going to do a Google search. I'm going to do a Google search and we'll see what.
No,
pops
do
up.
not. You might leave right on
You-
stream.
yeah. Yeah, you might
Don't
not
believe
want
what you
to.
hear on the internet about Matt Jarbo, maybe.
Sure.
He's
We'll
a
see.
good guy.
We'll
He's
see.
a good guy. He's a
You know, I do actually have to head out. I'm a little bit over schedule,
everything.
but thank you for letting me have on the stream again. I'm glad I could please some people because they were asking in chat.
Yes.
Hashtag Bone to Cone. I think that's a new hashtag that's trending. And until next time, my friends. So have a great one.
All right. Stay in touch, I guess. Thank you, Cone.
The Blade is still gonna be high.
So that was Pinecone. He showed up out of nowhere in a stream, and he's like, "I would like to come on." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Okay."
you fucking invited him.
Yeah, this time because people were asking for him.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually very frustrating for me because people would rather watch Pinecone than me, and I don't like that.
Pinecone is still in your cone.
You want to come on? You want to come on? I'm sorry. That's in my fucking head now.
I've
Man,
had
you
this-
watched the
I've
video
I've had this show for how long? He's in here
I've
2
had this
streams,
show
and now there's already a hashtag Bone the Cone. That's what happened on this stream, Matt.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a personal problem.
It sounds like a you problem.
Look at this. I don't like it. He's a good guy, but come on, everyone. Look at they're obsessed with him. They're the Coneheads.
Listen, Campia, that was.
You're like a Marvel show. Everyone wants the cameos.
Okay. Oh, on my show? Okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Matt? Anything happened since we talked last?
No, it was a kind of a crappy night driving. Like I had to wait another half hour after getting off the horn with you guys to get this one order. They tipped out pretty good, and then it's so weird. I got this double order from Taco Bell, but to go 13 miles, and it was Taco Bell in another city, and literally it was about maybe 2 miles from my house. And there's closer Taco Bells to the, so I'm like, all right, I just came home afterward. So it's chill night. I'm probably just gonna, I don't know. I downloaded Return to Monkey Island today.
Ooh.
Bought myself that.
Oh, George has to head out. Hey, thank you, George. Appreciate your being here all the time. Support show.
Anytime, guys. Take care.
All right. And you bought Monkey Island?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
Okay.
I played
playing the Switch.
I mean, well, like, I want to get back into it. I was showing my kids Let's Go Pikachu today, and they really seem to like it. They don't understand any bit of it. My 4-year-old kept trying to take the Switch, like, it's my turn. I'm like, it's not your turn. It's my Switch. She's like, but I want to catch the Zubat. I'm like, you don't even know what that is.
We need a Switch Pro. That's what we need.
I mean, I have a feeling that they're going to announce a new Switch here pretty soon.
They have
it's
to, because like,
and is the audio still work good with this mic? It's been like 5 days now. I just want to make sure
it's good. It's amazing.
I don't have to mess with the settings or anything.
No, it sounds better. It sounds better.
It sounds
yeah.
terrible.
It's a 10 out of 10.
I mean, it
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it sounds. It
ready
doesn't
for
look
the
like you're
monster?
trying to, like, perform oral on an orange penis.
Yeah. So
Wait, did you buy an arm? Did you get an arm?
No. What does it look like? Wait, hold on.
This looks like you're jerking it off.
It does.
It looks like it's.
You're like looking at that microphone like you want to recreate the JFK scene from Blonde.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
look, you're using two hands.
Oh wow.
That was not good. That movie. Oh lord, that mercy.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not. Like,
I'm
it's
not
3 hours and everyone just says it's terrible, and it's like, yeah, maybe I won't go see it.
I mean, it's typical Netflix. What do you expect?
It's Andrew Dominic or whatever his name is.
Yeah, you mean
and he called Marilyn Monroe a WHORE. So
what does that mean?
Well, no, he said he was referring to, like, the style of, like, he was referring to, I think, like, the style of the times, basically.
Oh.
I mean, it was
But
just,
I
it was a
also
sick.
read like this whole thread about how it got like Marilyn Monroe never had abortions in her life. She never was able to get really pregnant. The only time she got pregnant, she had a miscarriage. So, like, that part is wrong. So
yeah, I mean, look.
Oh no, the whole thing just, like, looks like absolutely terrible.
It does.
It's a porn movie. That's what it is. It's a porn movie.
Yeah, the nudity in the movie was really not that bad. Like, it wasn't extreme.
NC-17.
Yeah,
it was not that bad. Like, all we saw was like titties and shit. That's all. I'm sorry, that's true.
God.
I mean, like, I think that's about it.
Yeah, we didn't see any.
And the way that she was on top of JFK, like, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
You did, yes.
Whatever honks your horn.
Mindhunter is getting another season, isn't it?
No.
No. Oh, well, there's been rumors.
There've been rumors, but not officially.
Did Apple bought it? Apple bought it?
I want another season.
Campy had another bad take today
I heard
about Planet of the Apes. Have you ever heard him say, "Oh, I'm okay for reboots, sequels, as long as it's quality, just do it." I can't stand people saying they don't need to do it, and then he clearly is inconsistent and says they shouldn't do it.
I mean, they shouldn't. I mean, I'm joking. I'm sorry. What? Nothing.
I mean, can you really expect John Campea to be consistent? I mean, unless they're paying him.
Yeah. This is rolling. Now people. Oh, this is what Anthony wanted me to bring up. We're probably going to end in like 5 minutes.
I just want to see the new trailer for Injection.
In this close to 3 hours, I'm not going to end right before 3 hours.
Are you sure?
As soon as we reach 3 hours, I'm going to end the stream. But this is the last thing that Anthony wanted to. Now, following Marvel Studios' announcement that Armor Wars is being redeveloped as a movie, some fans are speculating how this could pave the way for Robert Downey Jr.'s appearance. Reactions and theories.
I don't want him to come back.
People say
I
people
think
want him
he should
to
come back as the next Jarvis voice. Yeah, the AI.
Yeah,
No.
Dude, Robert Downey Jr.
Jarvis?
is done.
I mean, listen. By the time
let him stay dead. Let him have that finale.
I mean, it was a perfect way to end it. Yeah.
I don't think. Listen, by the time. I mean,
wait. In 5 years, they're gonna bring him back and say, "Okay, we're not gonna touch on Endgame. We know that happened." And yeah, it's gonna be like that. 5 years or something.
I mean, he's gonna come back in Secret Wars regardless. Let's be honest. Well, unless they bring Tom Cruise.
No.
I think Tom Cruise. I think Tom Cruise is. I think.
Oh, that was a question on our mailbag. What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie, Matt?
I'm gonna say Mission Impossible 3.
Oh, JJ Abrams.
Yeah, but
it's a good
that's
movie.
one of JJ Abrams' best
Interesting.
movies because he didn't
Yes, I
reboot
agree.
it. He saved the franchise. JJ Abrams actually saved the franchise there.
Well, he grounded a franchise is what I think worked really well for that.
Yeah.
You know, I think there was Tom Cruise has done so many good movies. I mean, but the one I like the most probably is Mission Impossible 3. I mean, like Night and Day was really good. That was James Mangold. You know,
great, amazing director.
Yeah, God, what else? Like, you know, I mean, obviously Tropic Thunder. Okay, maybe I'll take that one back. I think Edge of Tomorrow is probably my favorite Tom Cruise movie. I think Edge of Tomorrow was amazing. So.
Wait, Robert Downey Jr. was.
I really like War of the Worlds. That's one of my favorite remakes.
You know what? The thing with War of the Worlds for me was that you could tell that Spielberg kind of just, I don't want to say phoned it in, but it wasn't his priority because as soon as he finished filming War of the Worlds, he jetted off to Europe to shoot Munich, which is it was a more personal film for him, and it was a far superior film. Plus, we get Daniel Craig with an Australian accent saying like the only thing that matters is Jewish blood.
What?
Or something like that, you know. It's like only thing is just okay.
No, the one that Henry Cavill did with Tom Cruise a couple years ago was an amazing movie. Oh yeah, it was great.
Oh,
wait, Henry Cavill?
Fallout.
Fallout was really good. Yeah.
I hope Henry come back, but he's dead, man.
Do you think?
Yeah, he became
final question for this stream. Do you think, based on the trailer, that this next Mission Impossible may even outdo Top Gun Maverick?
Oh, how much did the last one made?
Well, Maverick passed $1 billion.
No, I'm talking about the previous Mission Impossible Fallout.
But isn't this the first part of a 2-part finale to the whole series?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Could be.
That trailer was amazing. It's just not possible to recapture the hype for Maverick. You saw Maverick, Matt?
Nope.
I saw Maverick. I really liked it.
I want to see it. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So
me too.
It's not.
Blu-ray?
I haven't bought the Blu-ray yet. Like I did just get the Batman in 4K. Although today I went to the Dollar Tree, I got a pretty decent haul. I went there for sponges, and then
I therapy's back.
No, I didn't record anything, but I was looking through. I should have because I had my kids, and believe me, taking a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old into a Dollar Tree during their Halloween stuff is torture.
What movie do you get?
I got like 5. I picked up like The Curse of La Llorona and Annabelle Creation, the second one that was done by David Sandberg. They had those.
What? At Dollar Tree?
At the Dollar Tree, yeah. Crazy. But and then I got Stephen Chow, who did Shaolin Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle. He has another one called like Into the West or something. I haven't seen it, but I was like, well, Stephen Chow directed it. I'm gonna get it because like that guy makes great movies. And then I got Sushi Girl. Had Mark Hamill in it, bunch of other people. I've heard things about it. Like, all right, it's only $1. Well, $1.25. But they had the Mass Effect animated movie and the Dragon Age animated movie Blu-ray for $1.25 each. So I'm like, you know what? That's up my alley of things to get. Because at first I saw they had the DVD of Dragon Age, and I was like, okay, I'll get that for $1. And then I looked in another box, and they had the Blu-ray of it, like unopened. I'm like, all right.
You found some good news. So it's official now. Amazon owns part of the franchise. James Bond.
Why wouldn't it?
Yeah, this is a temporary. It's a temporary streaming of all those, but yeah.
Oh, all 25 James.
That's a lot of movies. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, I thought there'd be more.
Since like
I mean,
1964, 25 films. Like that's a lot of movies, Axel.
that's more than the
I know, but,
MCU.
like, I thought there'd be more.
Well, no, the MCU got more movies. Damn.
How many have you seen? How many have you seen, Axel?
Yeah, I saw Spectre, I saw Skyfall, I saw Knives Out, I saw what else?
Knives Out is not James Bond.
He knows.
Oh, it isn't?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's directed
He's
by
joking.
Ryan
He's
Johnson.
joking.
No, I'm not.
Hey, yo, we're about to end.
Yeah.
The last movie I did not like. I finally watched it recently.
Oh no!
I haven't watched No Time to Die yet.
Disappointed.
I bought the collector edition.
It has nothing to do with the woman character. It just has to do with the character James's character, and it's just
James
like,
Bond?
yeah.
Well, I think they were not very happy with how Spectre ended, and because to go off of Skyfall, which was like it won the BAFTA Best Picture award.
Probably should have ended there.
Probably, but they wanted to do one more, and then they did Spectre, and because Spectre kind of tied everything together, right? And then it was mixed reaction, and I think that was the whole thing. Like Daniel Craig was like, "Yeah, let's do one more," and then
I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, no, he said he was going to hurt himself after Spectre.
Well, he made comments about it, but I mean, doing those movies is pretty grueling. Like people don't realize that. Like I don't think a lot of people realize what goes into making a movie or goes into making a show. It's not like you show
It
up
takes
and
a
do
lot to make a movie. Fucking
yeah. Like, especially if there's like pyrotechnics or action scenes, like you gotta, prep. Like, do you guys remember the opening scene of Kill Bill when Vivica A. Fox and Uma Thurman fought in the house?
Yes.
That took 5 days to film.
That's a lot, yo.
5 fucking days to film that scene. That's just insane.
They both did a good job with it.
Yeah, but they didn't all star the same character, Anthony. That's different than.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got in the tank for tonight, though. It's almost 1 for me. I got to get ready for bed, and Matt's got to get his stream ready.
No, I'm not streaming tonight.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I'm just tired. Like, there's stuff to talk about. Don't get me wrong, and there's an idea that I'm kicking around that I want to do. But like, I'll see if I can bring it up here. We'll see. I was thinking about this last night. Hold on. I made this.
How many times Black Adam has made a trailer?
Yeah, well, they do that. Warner Brothers does that. So if you bring up my screen, Max, I'll show you this real quick.
It's crazy.
So this is like a little thing I want to do, just called Forgotten Films. So I just made this today real quick. And the idea is to talk about movies that you may not know or you may have forgotten about.
Is Justice League one of them?
No. I think the first one I'm going to do is Cloak and Dagger from like 1986 or 84.
That's a good idea.
Did you ever see Cloak and Dagger?
No.
It stars Elliot from E.T. And he gets a video game, and like he's kind of a latchkey kid, and he gets his dad's Dabney Coleman, who's a pilot. So he's gone all the time, but the kid always he always like has these vision, like he's got an active imagination, and he always kind of imagines that he's a spy. And there's like a James Bond type character that's also played by Dabney Coleman that's meant to be like, the father insert sort of thing. And they end up getting this game called Cloak and Dagger, and he gets to the end of the game and he beats it, and it's actually like a spy program. So he uncovers this like government secret, if I recall correctly, and then basically like he tries to get it figured out, but it ends up like bringing people to try to kill him. And he's got to get away from these people that are trying to kill him with the help of this imaginary friend. Mm-hmm. It's super good. Like, Degrassi there says that Cloak and Dagger just hit 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. I did not know that it was hitting 4K, man. That might be a worthwhile pickup. So, but yeah, just a little thing like that, little movies like you may have not seen or forgotten about or whatever. And, I'm going to start off making them on TikTok and see how they go and then go from there.
That's great.
But, I just want to talk about movies, man. I was serious last night though. I'm just like,
I was going to do a reaction. I was like, I went in your backstage and I was like, forget it. It's going to,
Well, I would have gotten to you first. I would have gotten to you first, but I was just trying to do one at a time.
Then I was like, I need to get to bed.
But
I have a problem because I want to talk and I'm like, then I'll be up late, and I left. It wasn't anything personal.
No, I get you, man. I get you. I think for me, a big thing with that is just like because maybe, you know what? Hey, I'll fully admit, maybe it fucking is like a midlife crisis. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like maybe it is.
Overthink shit. Like all my friends do this. Like, there's
It's
highs
not-
and lows of movie talk. You know,
It's not necessarily overthinking it, but I've been see, here's the thing though, is the approach is different, right? And I think that's what like RJ doesn't get, and like you don't get, and other people don't get, is like I've been doing this for over 10 years. I have a vested like financial interest in, like, this is my life. This is not like I have another job. This is what I do for a hobby. This was my job, you know? Like, this is my job. This is how I make my money. This is how I pay my bills, how I feed my kids. And another part of that though, is like, I also have to balance my own mental health when it comes to this. So I could chase everything, but chasing it just feels like I'm just adding more to nothing. Like, I'm just like, all right, it's just single serving content, completely nutritionally devoid of any kind of value. And at the end of the day, I'm like, well, what am I leaving? What's my legacy? What do people have to come back for? You know? And I know that's overthinking it, but it's also kind of like, you know, it just turned 40. You just turned 40, you know, like, what are we leaving behind? You know, what kind of value can we add to the world? We're in a place right now where there's so much consumption of content, but there's barely any like savoring of the content. It's just consume, move to next product. And as much as I don't like red letter media, they're right on that. You know, all of these movies are shoved down our throat and then instantly forgotten. You know, we've been talking about Black Adam a lot. That's going to drop in a couple weeks. As soon as it's out, we're not going to talk about it anymore. Unless Henry Cavill makes an appearance, and then we're going to talk about Henry Cavill, not Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
If it does decent, it's a good story, then we'll have some confidence in talking about the future of DCU again. It doesn't just have to be the Snyderverse. It'll be the JSA is now a factor in the DCU, and that's exciting. Dr. Fate will examine all the characters just beside. I'm not going to focus only on Cavill.
You mean the future that The Rock is leaving DC to go into Marvel? That's the future?
No. I mean, hopefully. I mean, but that's a tall order for that movie. Like, I don't know if it can accomplish that. I'm hoping that we have a bright spot, and getting the JSA on in the theaters is very exciting to me. Yeah, I think it's decent casting. I think they did really good with Dr. Fate. I'm not sure about Cyclone or Hawkman. Hawkman looks okay. Like, I like the actor that's playing him, but I don't know. I think
the armor is a bit weird for me. Like, I don't know why it's got the red highlights and shit. Like,
but I'm also excited to see him, though. You know.
Yeah, Adam Smasher looks like Pepsi Man. Not gonna lie.
Kinda, yeah. You're not really wrong on that.
Fate, I'm still mixed on. Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Fate. I love Pierce Brosnan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I love that cast.
Brosnan is a good choice, but like, I don't like the helmet.
There was like, I didn't know that there was the new TV spot. He did like the similar Doctor Strange thing with Thanos. I was like, we already saw that like a long time ago. I mean, Dr. Fate does it too, something. But like, I mean, it's The Rock. He like copying other movies, like what Matt say. He copies X-Men, Iron Man, the plane from X-Men. Like, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it was a good teaser. It's TV spot for Fate.
Yes, I am ending. It's almost 1:00.
Yes, RJ, we still alive. You want to come in, RJ?
Well, get your ass in here, retiree.
Yeah, I think RJ is waiting for someone to invite him to come in, like a vampire.
Get in here, RJ. We'll stay.
But I'm actually gonna go. I just stopped in for a few to keep you on longer.
Yeah, you depressed me.
That's good.
Thanks a lot, brother, friend.
No, I mean, it's like, don't you think that like, I mean, you know, yeah, there's things you guys talked about tonight. There's things that happened today, but it's like, are you gonna? It just, I don't know. Like, when's the last time you actually sat down, like really just like broke down a movie and talked about a movie or a show or something like that? I mean, it's always like,
I like talking about all the behind the scenes rumors and possibilities too. That gets me excited. And I like talking about the product itself. It's just, I think we do that when a Marvel movie comes out, but the DC, it's just, there's not been enough to talk about yet.
when have we really done that with Marvel recently? Not so much.
Well, after Rings of Power and House of Dragons, we do a little recap, and after that too.
That's not Marvel.
No, I know.
Ooh, good call. Good call, Axel.
But we
Good
do
call.
that. We were doing that for
I sent a link to RJ.
She-Hulk. There's not too much to talk about right now.
Yeah, I need to watch She-Hulk from last night.
Until I have a spoiler warning. Daredevil's still not in it. I don't know what's going on. They just keep teasing it.
He's in the next episode.
You just woke up. Get in here. We're not ending until RJ's getting here.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm gonna go lay in bed and play the Switch.
Make more hot takes.
Yeah, dude. There's nothing I want to give a hot take about. I just don't fucking care.
Oh man.
Like, what is it? Like, there's stuff that like it doesn't matter. It doesn't add any fucking value. Like, there's no art to it. There's nothing that's like like people like takes. Don't get me wrong, and I do enjoy talking about stuff.
What
It's not
like
that.
the Bruce Willis thing you talked about?
That's an interesting thing, but that's also again just like that's a single serving topic.
Okay.
I'm kind of tired of single serving topics. I'm kind of tired of just like, yeah, all right, this is what's going on. Rinse, repeat, next effing day, same effing shit. Like, that's what it boils. Like, I'm not saying you do it. You do fine. Like, your channel is like a community channel. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people come and they hang out and whatever. And that's cool. My channel is not like that. I invite people on or whatever, but like, I want there to be a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't just want to have it be something that's expected. I want there to be a solid reason. Like, you're getting some kind of value, whether it's entertainment, whether it's educational, something. Because the people that we criticize, the chuds, that all they do is the same kind of content, but just a shittier bent. But it's the same outcome. It doesn't have any long-lasting longevity to it. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. And I think that burns people out, and I think it makes them bitter. It makes me bitter.
You want to work on evergreen content? That's a lot of editing and research.
I don't mind the editing. I do that for the true crime stuff, man. It's like, it's not as bad as you might think.
I
It's
just
really,
don't have the time for that myself with my parents and.
No, I get that. But it's also like, instead of just going like, well, let me just, throw up this thumbnail and just, like fill the room with 10 people and then everyone talks over each other for 3 hours. It's like, I'm just saying, it's like, I said this last night and I stand by it. Like, when does your channel grow? Like, has your channel really grown? Have you noticed there being a lot more people?
It was when I was doing more pre-record vids and more vids a day.
Sure, because you get in the algorithm more and that will help out a little bit. But at the same time, when you do the live streams, and I'm not criticizing live streams, I like live streams.
Well, when I was doing single video content, there was a few that caught 1,500 to almost 2,000 views.
Yeah.
And I just takes a lot more effort of me to do that in the live streams. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's the live streams take a lot of time, and either it's like you have to either be. It's just, I don't know. I'm just frustrated with it. It's just like, because I'm not getting the value out of it that I want. I don't feel like when I sit down and I'm working on, like, if I'm researching a movie and I can start getting into the movie, then I get excited. I want to talk about that. But that stuff does take a lot of time. And this is my job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I have to think of ways to like manage and manage time. And it's difficult when it's like, you're doing it. And then, you have a good month, bad month, whatever, those things happen. But you're like, okay, well, I've got to like create some kind of sustainability. And unless you go a certain way, it becomes very, very difficult. And at the end of the day, it's just very kind of crazy. There we go. Zeno got you to buy ISOM. Is there a digital copy of that out, or is it all just physical?
No, that's just. But they are starting to. Hey, he's delivering product now. I can applaud that.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Honestly, I think he sucks, but that's something I can.
Have you thought about filming something? Like,
timing. I just don't have the time to film. I don't have the time to go out and shoot a movie or anything. I'd love to, but it's not possible just yet. So,
all right. Well, RJ's not getting here. RJ left.
Yeah. Kings here says you should actually be doing this shit for fun. Why? Is my time not valuable? Is my time not worth money? Is my time not worth something? Should I not put value on my time? You can do both. But this concept, this idea about how you should do it for fun is ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, you have bills, right? When you live stream, that uses power, internet, your time. Time is the only resource that's not renewable. So don't you think that there should be a value placed on the shit that you do? And don't you think that if you're going to spend time doing it, it should actually be towards something? Having fun is good when it's a hobby, but when you're trying to migrate from hobby to job or career or legacy, you have to start looking at it past that. Just being reductive to the point of saying it's a hobby. Get a fucking job. Bitch, do you know how much money I fucking paid in goddamn taxes in 2017? Fucking $17,000 in taxes from being a YouTuber. That's how much motherfucking money I fucking spent in taxes. You work 12 hours a day. So
I don't
do
even know who this is.
This is the thing. This is the mindset with that fucking bullshit. It's that shit of like, go work a job, go work 12 hours a day. I work every single fucking day. I don't take a day off. If I'm not doing YouTube, I'm doing delivery driving. I'm with my kids.
Your job is 12 hours a day.
Yeah, you do work. It's a complete bullshit fucking cop-out goddamn lie to say that shit. It's ridiculous. You don't value your time if you work 12 hours a day. There's nothing about actually having a job. There's nothing wrong with having a job, having a career. But if you're sitting there and saying you need to work X amount of time to have it, that's bullshit. That's you wasting your fucking life and not working towards something better for yourself or your family. That's just you going, I work 12 hours a day.
Think about too. It's not just your.
It's well, that's the thing. I always crack up with that shit. It's always, that's the thing. I've been doing this shit for fucking a decade. So when people go like, oh, YouTubing is not a job, streaming is not a job. This shit's a fucking job.
It is.
It doesn't come together on its own. It doesn't come together magically. You know,
it's a lot of work to keep up with trending stuff too.
It is. It really, really, really is. And the thing is that like people get burnt out on it because they, you know, that's what part of it. And the YouTube
I do want to end in like a minute or two too.
No, I'm gonna go because I'm just gonna go play I'm just gonna go play like Return to Monkey Island or some shit. But
what are you talented at?
What am I talented at? Talking crap.
Yes,
that's it.
No, I'm at. Well, no, I'm actually.
Like,
I can write. I do.
Anything, or like
just because I'm fat doesn't mean I cook. Jesus, that's a stereotype. God damn, dude. That's fucking mean.
He's an entertainer.
Look, the thing is, I do what I have. Okay, you do. Hold on. You
just thought restaurant or something. So that's
no. I can't work in a job like that. I'm too abrasive. I wish I was kidding. I wish I was kidding.
Customer service
at a
is hard for
restaurant
you.
and a baby is crying, I'm like,
No. I'm actually really, really, really good at customer service. I'm super good at customer service. People fucking love me at these jobs. I have no fucking chill. That's just the whole thing. I'm like, I'll work with you, but the moment you go past that level, it's like, I don't give a fuck. And the thing is, King, look, if you do what you have to do to provide for your family, that's good. Same here. So you being reductive over what I do doesn't benefit either of us. You know, see what I'm saying? It's like, to me, it's all like you are saying, and I don't like to use the word jealousy factor because I don't think that's accurate. But like, if you want to go see a movie, like let's say you watch television, you watch a movie, that shit still has to get made. The average movie has between 12 and 15,000 full-time people working on it. 1,000 people. That's their job, to give you something to watch for an hour and a half. So it's like, that's their shit. That shit takes time. That's why all of this shit takes time. And this is content you get for fucking free. This is content you get to watch for free. So it's like, there's always a trade-off there. And I'm not trying to, guilt anyone into memberships or super chats, nothing like that. I get it. But there is a reality in this world.
$99.
Yeah, it becomes a thing. But no, that's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. So what I'm saying is, for what I want to put out there, for like the what I want to do is I want to give people something to look forward to. I want to give people some information that they may not have, or remind them of something that they may not even know about. But just going like, You know, oh, John Campea had this shitty take. It's fun every once in a while, but after it's just like, it's just ridiculous. That's where I'm at with it personally. That's why I wanted to talk about it last night. And I think people out there agree. The movie talk is negative. It's the same fucking bullshit. You know, I get, okay, hold on. I see your point. YouTubers bitch about that, dude. I get it. I totally get it. But when you live in that world and you've done it like I've done it, and you've had like, you make the money and you got to pay out taxes and shit, like it's really like not as glamorous as you think. Because when you work a job, the government takes, like, your employer will pay out taxes. Your employer will provide you with healthcare. You pay into a 401k or a pension or shit like that. When you're self-employed, you don't get any of that. You get no protection. You got to pay out money to like fucking, government for your business licenses or like your LLC paperwork. You get fined extra or taxed extra because you're self-employed, depending on the state you're in. Never mind if the state is income tax. I mean, it's like so much going on with that people don't talk about because it's the downside to the content creation game. Just because you see someone doing well doesn't mean that they're living fat. That's all I'm saying. A lot of us go paycheck to paycheck.
All right.
That's my saying on that one. Anyway, I know I brought it down.
I was having a really good week for movie talk.
Yep.
I even did a video where I was like T'Challa forever or Wakanda forever. We got Wolverine.
Yeah.
We got Harrison Ford potentially.
What is that Photoshop? Just putting that
and we get Black, Armor Wars in movie, and then we got back to
That's a
Planet
really
of the
good
Apes.
thumbnail.
Man, I was having a good week.
But here's my Patreon.
All right, here's CJH's Patreon. $599 is what? Exclusive Butthurt Edition. Awesome. And then there's the $3.
That's a lot of money.
That's a big gap there. Good timing, Hans.
Yeah, the 600 Canadian is what, like $20 American?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go play video games and chill out. So
all right, way to set the mood and bounce. Thanks, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Is everyone okay? Did you survive that? Listen, go check out Matt Jorbo on Hollywood After Dark. And I love when I'm having a good time here. So there's highs and lows to everything. Is everyone all right before we leave? All right. Good night. Bye.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Peace.
Oh, Jailbro left upset now.
And when the end of the world happens, it happens.
Oh, thanks. Shut up, CJH. No, it's not going to be end of the world. Movie talk I'm going to be here regardless. Tune in. Check out Axel, Anthony, the CJH. Goodbye. Good night. Have a good night.
Peace.
What the F?
What?
Oh boy.